Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, Diane.
Hi, Benny. How you doing, babe?
Warm and mushy with a pulse. Those are all good signs of life. So I'm assuming I'm alive.
Yes, you
I
are.
love people telling people in the chat that they read fluent typo. I think all at this point read fluent typo.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
age of having to correct ourselves is over because mostly everything has been shortened into an acronym anyway. So,
It's true. It's true.
Good morning, Mother and Chapman. Everybody, thank you for coming over. I hope everybody did hit the thumbs up, so thank you for that. But y'all need to share it out on all your social medias.
Thanks for hitting it on the way in. Hey, Marsha Jones and Laura Malcolm and JT and Lynn and oh, we got to give a birthday shout out. It's Brandon. It's Brandon Wood's birthday.
Brandon Woods, happy birthday, Brandon Woods, happy birthday to ya. To make this birthday turn out good, we give this present to ya.
Happy birthday, Brandon. Happy birthday, brother. Thanks for tuning in and being here with us on this Saturday afternoon. It's still cold here. It's not that cold, but it's kind of cold. It's what, 40 degrees?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's kind of cold. It is cold. It's probably like 38 degrees with the wind that's blowing here today.
Really? Well, you're in the desert of California, and I'm in Michigan. And it's almost the same temperature.
Is this still going? No, it still says we're waiting for Benny and Diane. Why does it say that? It's not rolling.
We're not live on YouTube.
No.
Tony, there's no picture. Hold on. Can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear us?
Benny is fashionably late.
Can you guys hear us? Yes or no?
It's not playing. It says waiting for the show. I just refreshed. I just refreshed again.
Hold on.
And we got nada. Oh, it says live, but I don't know. Yeah, there we are.
Hello.
Yeah, we're there. You guys are fucking with me. Stop fucking with me.
Well, Tony's, I have waiting.
No, it's there.
Well,
okay,
look at my screen.
We're here. Oh, my chat wasn't even moving. We got Kelly, we got Jackie. Oh my God, Mr. Spock, Susan Thomas, Human F Being. Oh my God, hello everybody. Gino,
go to YouTube.
How you
I am on YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
You're on YouTube. Spike
I kept saying,
says,
wait, okay.
You are live.
There we go. Okay. He kept saying it had the waiting screen up there. So, I mean, I know there's a delay.
You got to go back to the home page and then hit the live stream because I was doing that too. YouTube must have changed something.
Okay.
Whatever.
But if you want to see the live stream, you got to go back to the Benny and Diane page and then hit where it says live.
I getcha. Okay.
Don't you love when
live. We've never done the thing before where you have like show upcoming. We've never done that before. So
me either.
And
I have never done that. I just hit the live button and go live. No rain, Kella. Not a drop, and it's quite clear out. With the way that the wind is blowing, I don't know if we're going to have any clouds. Wendy is welcome over to Saturday with the Benny and Diane. Everybody.
Yes.
How you doing, Wendy? You have a secondary stream upcoming. Oh no. So you got to delete the secondary stream, but don't delete this stream. Because you don't want people going to the other stream.
It'll say live. Jesus.
I know. We're still trying to work out all the kinks. I don't know.
We're babies and we're learning.
I can't.
Mark P. How you doing, Mark P. Screenmate? What up?
Okay, so are we up on Twitch? I don't see it.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you
So
do
we do
succeed.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
No, this is the wrong one.
That's right. I find myself writing that in a few places. I can't hear it.
Oh, here we go. I have the wrong thing up there. That's why.
All my shit's right.
Okay.
Everything's working on my end. I don't care
I know.
what you guys are doing.
It was my bad.
Now you're an asshole. You got that? You're an asshole.
I'm just trying to pop out the chat so I can see that one too, and that's what I was trying to do. All right, so.
Shut up, Mike Lindell, you fucking lumpy pillow producer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Such a jerk. And his true colors really came out in that deposition.
Oh my god, did they ever? And if you think that was foul, boy, I'll bet you Donnie behind the curtain is just off the hook, just foul off the mouth. Mr. Buck says, are you going to have a bong rip donation bell? That sounds like a good idea.
Ooh, a bong rip donation bell.
Mr. Spock.
And I think we should also have a...
Succeeds, Skull Saw 9. Succeeds.
Play that drop again. What does he say? Keep on sucking till you do succeed.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
It is a good drop. It is funny. Mr. Spock.
I love
Welcome.
Curly. He's my favorite stooge. he just so is. He's so ridiculously silly. And I, if you don't know by now, I love ridiculously silly. It's one of my favorite things.
Oop. Right. So for Norm in the house, Wendy asks, you guys, thank you so much for showing up. Hit that like as you come in. And, Benny, I don't know about you, but man, it seems like there's been a hell of a lot of bad news this week. But
yeah,
I feel
it was not
like
a good week for news.
I feel like there was some things that were just buried and were, good for democracy. And I had this, I saw this post that Allison Gill put out about all the good news. And it was like, of course, the media doesn't want to fucking say anything about that. But it's all about the court cases. And if you're not paying attention to all the nitty gritty of the court cases like Allison is, then it's hard to keep track because you don't even know things
because nobody has ever seen anything like it. It's
and there's appeals and there's this and there's that. And I'm sorry, this whole Fonnie Willis being on the fucking stand is really infuriating.
And insane. It should have never gotten to this point.
The judge, all the lawyers are saying the judge let this get out of hand. This should have been taken care of during a lunch break. It should have not have gotten this far out of hand.
No.
With this judge. He just is like inexperienced and didn't think it would be turned into a clown show. Are you kidding me?
It's got the head fucking clown in it. As long as the head clown is involved, it's going to be a fucking shit show. And every single judge should know this. I'm not happy with any of these judges right now. Not even one of them.
Well,
sorry.
When you got to go through all these appeals and then the appellate court, the higher the court you get to, the more they're owned by Trump. I mean, we got two branches of our government. Well, 1.5 branches of our government owned by the right and the Republicans and Donald Trump. You got the House.
Exactly.
You got the House Republicans, the House, the Senate Republicans, and fucking the Supreme Court. The highest.
He had 4 years to put people in place and run interference for this next fucking election. You see,
Tony, will you get me a beer, please? I just, it's so infuriating. I saw a tweet and it said, to all you people who didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, everything the SCOTUS has done right now is all your fault. It's all your fault. You voted for Jill Stein like my other partner did. It's so infuriating. You vote for you didn't
party voters out there.
Third party voters.
Remember, a third party vote is a vote for Donnie. The third party vote is a vote for Donnie.
Yeah.
Just like it was in 2020. It's the same exact deal because it worked so well then. They're doing it again. You know, now they have it tweaked out a little better though. So.
Yeah. And these billionaires who own our Supreme Court it's really fucking disturbing. And you know what somebody was saying, I forget where it was they were saying it, but I forget where because I listen to a lot of people, but somebody was saying Obama should have just said fuck you. It's the law. I'm putting my fucking Supreme Court pick in there. Why are you trying to stop me? This is bullshit. You know? And should have just pushed it through. And take a seat. He should have never given in. Once you cave, they take a fucking mile. And then look what happened right after that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's like they have one mission, and that's to destroy the United States of America. It's that simple.
Yeah. And now we know that they're all owned by fucking Russia. It's really even more disturbing. We've got Russians in our government. Russian spies doing Russian talking points every day in the House, in the Senate, insurrectionists still there.
Yep. Why?
I wish Jack Smith would just drop freaking indictments on all of them.
They're there because the speech and debate clause, is that what the excuse
is?
is?
Give me a fucking break. There's got to be... You know, it's just like yelling fire in a crowded theater. What? You're just going to stoke all this fucking hatred and all these fucking lies and horseshit and bullshit and get away with it and you know, brainwash a third of our fucking country? I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of it.
I want to say something. If you owned a company and people were working for you, would you just leave them willy-nilly to let them do whatever they want and feel in your heart that that company is being run as best as it could? No. So why would you do that with your country? It's important to hold your politicians' feet to the fire.
Yeah.
You know, Donnie was going to do wonders and shit blunders when he got in. He didn't do anything but what he set off to do, which is try to save his own fucking ass and let Putin fucking in the back door.
God damn. It's so
mission accomplished.
Fucking infuriating. Well, Putin knew that he couldn't. Putin knew that he needed to. The best way to take down the United States is by getting compromise on all our government officials, and that's exactly what he did. Him and Epstein and what's his name? Pecker.
The conspiracy is, amongst the thousands of conspiracies that are going on, the real story is that there's conspiracies going on.
Yeah.
Nobody calls out the bullshit. They just let it unwind.
And
Hi, Mother Nature. Thank you for coming over.
You cannot, solely... because these people don't even believe in reality. They live in a different fucking reality plane. Their truth is insane. And they live on Earth, too.
Their truth comes from the glowing box that they have in every room in their house.
No, it also comes from Russian talking points that
don't live in any kind of reality.
Pumped
they live
through.
In a tiny, tiny bubble.
Honey, they're also... It's the Russian talking points that are being pumped through that fucking glowing box.
Shannon, exactly. It isn't. It isn't fine. And it's up to us to hold our employees' feet to the fire because we are their boss.
Yeah. They work for
We've
us.
put them in place to do a job that they're giving us the kahonks on. Okay.
Oh my God. Carl Elisi said in Hal's chat today that they can get, that if the majority of the people who are in Congress want to fund Ukraine, they can sign a petition and get around Speaker Johnson if there's enough of them. And there's enough Republicans who want to fund Ukraine. And I'm like, then why the fuck aren't they doing it? Because Dems roll
get
over.
Off the fucking pot.
No, but we see it over and over. Dems roll over and they let them get away with everything. And there's protocol. And it'll take a month. So what? So what if it takes a month? If it takes 3 months? They're going to hold up all the funding as long as they can. Do it anyway.
It's like getting all your stock together and ready to put on the truck for delivery, and nobody's putting it in the truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's there. This is your company. I'm still speaking in your company terms. This is your company. This is our company. Why isn't the freight being fucking put on the truck and delivered? Get your asses to work. There's not enough people out there holding them to the fire, you see.
Yeah.
There just isn't.
Well,
now, whenever
and that's
that
on purpose.
Behind,
and Benny, that's also on purpose because look at all the people that Trump kicked out of the fucking government.
Listen, they've removed civics. They've removed social studies from all the schools. They don't teach
teaching
it anymore,
bullshit
period.
history when I was there.
Nobody has an idea of what anything is or how any of it works. And they've brilliantly pounded it into everybody's head that you should never speak of politics or religion. Because why? Well, this is why.
Right.
So that nobody fucking wants to even talk about it. It worked beautifully. These are things we should be talking about because these are things that are trying to dictate our fucking existence right now.
Yeah.
Politics and religion. See how beautifully that worked? The programming is fucking amazingly effective. The propaganda, the same.
It's been really overwhelming, and I feel like we got through like the trolls and stuff, and now we know what a troll is and how to spot them and all that stuff, like on social media where they attacked us before, and now all like people like Malcolm Nance are gonna say they're gonna do that and more. It's gonna be 10 times the fuckery that we got before. So we have to have our heads on a fucking swivel during this election. During this election,
it's been for the last 40 fucking years.
We have
people
to be
walking around thinking everything is just running fine, while we, the boss, who are running around, is letting the company run the show, letting the employees run the show without any fucking guidelines or checks or balances.
Oh my God, Mark!
If they don't hear from us, they're not going to do what they need to do. They're going to do what they want to do.
Mark P just gave us $10. Thank you, my brother. You are so sweet.
Thank you, Mark P.
Thank you. Oh my gosh!
It's, Twitter's $20 a month. As much as people like to think
Twitch.
Streaming is free, it really isn't. It really isn't. Just so you know. Thank you, Mark.
No, it's very sweet, and I just it warms my soul when people are like generous and like promote our show like Mark does, and gives us money, and it really does, because I'm like, oh my God, who the hell would ever listen to me?
When you're being attacked or rewarded, both of those things mean you're doing something right.
Right. Yeah.
And so either one, if either one is happening. If both of them are happening at the same time, you're doing fantastic.
Hi, Brandon. What, you weren't here for your birthday greetings? Happy birthday, Brandon Woods. Again, happy birthday.
Brandon Wood. Happy birthday to ya. To make this birthday turn out good, we did a dabby to ya.
Happy birthday, brother. Let's see.
Super chats. The only way
Gen
we
X
can get
George.
super chats is to get 4,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers, I believe, is what the guidelines are. So super chats is a long way away unless you guys just run the shit out of these streams for us and show up at every one, like I know y'all do. I've seen you out there.
Yeah. And we appreciate it. Gen X George said, fuck SCOTUS and the cowardly Congress. Yeah. Gen X George on Twitch.
I can show you guys how to get donations to Mother Nature, who's in the chat, is a dear friend of mine. She goes back with old Benny Loco for years. We even lived together at one point.
Oh, God.
And we used to call her Tech Daughter.
Who's that?
That's Randomonium's pet name for her, Tech Daughter.
Okay.
Because she's a techie. She knows how to do all this computer shit. And she couldn't even teach me, okay?
It was so funny. Like during last Thanksgiving, Tony's nephew, well, our nephew, but he taught me how to use Instagram and how to like post stuff and get things around, and it was really cute. And he helped me set up my thing, and he's like a super champion at it, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so adorable.
Doesn't it make you feel old?
Yeah.
Makes you feel old.
Of course, but there's new technology all over the place, like Spoutable and this site and that site and Threads.
Yeah, Rand was like, you guys should be streaming across all these platforms, and I'm like, well, we would do that if
it's hard enough to do too.
The technology.
Yeah. How about
platforms?
Alyosha said GOP and MAGA and pundits constantly talk about dating 12 to 16-year-old children. I'll tell you what, they don't say children, they say girls.
Yeah.
They say girls. They want to marry 12-year-old girls, Alyosha. There's a difference. You don't hear grown women wanting to marry or have sex with 12-year-old boys.
Run off with 10-year-old boys.
It's gross.
It's sickening.
They want to marry 12-year-old girls and put them in lock, stock, and barrel in a marriage they can't get out of, even until they're 18. That's 6 years of like slavery.
Hell, yeah.
And forced birth.
And then they move on to the next little girl.
Oh, it's so gross.
Jinx, what's up, baby? Thanks for popping on in.
Steve, Steve, I missed your comment, so I don't know where it went or whatever. So please send your contact info to hblradionation@gmail.com. And we'll exchange information. He wants to talk movies with Brian about horror movie, John Carpenter movies.
My least favorite thing.
Yeah, John Carpenter horror movies. But, beers and talking about movies, whatever. It'd be fun. Plus, I'd love to get to know Steve a little bit better. So please send your contact info, and Tony will put our email in the chat. So thanks, man. Anyway, where were we? On the fuckery.
We were terrified at what they're trying to do to little girls, which I have a plethora of little girls and young ladies and women in my life. How about you?
I don't, because...
See, I do. I have my granddaughter. Yeah. One granddaughter left. I have two granddaughters who have moved out in the last couple of years. I have two daughters,
Right.
And all these girls, no girls.
All
know
my
what I mean?
friends, I don't have any children myself, so all my friends' children are now adults. So again, no like little kids around. So, but they're all voting age now. And most of my friends are Dems, and if they haven't been, if they aren't, they've been excommunicated out of my life because I can't handle that shit anymore. I can't pretend I like you when you're a Trumper. I just can't.
Yeah, no, why would anybody pretend to like a Trumper? As a matter of fact, I've gone out of my way in the last year to shun them. Like, look right through them like they don't even exist.
Yeah.
It's easy to do. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
What's the matter?
Is that a drop?
No. What's the matter?
Is that me?
I don't know.
It's on your
Is that
side,
me?
babe, because it's not on our side.
I'm sorry. Mine is just probably went live. I had them on in the background on this device instead of this device.
Oh,
Because I'm so tech savvy.
are you supposed to be over there modding?
They have acquired a few new mods, so I feel a little better about not being present,
Right.
because I don't need to be.
And how
And
many
that
how many
feels
people
good.
how many people
It
at a
didn't
time?
start like that. It didn't start like that. When
I
it
know.
started out, I was nailing trolls like, 100 in a stream.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. And I was the only mod, and then they got another mod. And now they have more, so mission accomplished. The chat is relatively clean.
Well, I remember that they did not have the numbers they have now. I forget what they were then, but not near with the number. How many people are in their chat during a live stream? Like tens of thousands.
It can vary from like 4,000 to like 50,000.
Jesus.
It depends on what's going on. What's going on?
So, do they ever put the chat on slow mo? I wish Hal would sometimes
if they
do that.
didn't, then forget about it.
Yeah. I wish Hal's chat is
It might
starting to
break
fly by.
YouTube if they didn't put their. When I was modding at Brian Tyler Cohen's, there were 94,000 people in the chat.
Whoa!
For 3 days, at least 90,000 people.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
And he only has 2 mods, and I'm one of them.
Poor things are like, oh my God, I can't look, I can't. My mind is boggled.
Thank you for slow mode, YouTube, because it's made mod's job a lot easier.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, like slow mode, they got it on where you can't type for like every 3-4 minutes, They have to do that because if they don't.
So I see that Adam Westish is in our chat, and I just want to thank him because he did our logo. He worked.
Hello, Adam, you
He worked
sharp,
on the Benny and Diane
sharp
logo.
guy with the eye.
Yeah, he's an excellent artist.
Oh, I know. Al's Room, thank you so much. You are like a huge supporter in so many places on YouTube. And to see you over here in our chat makes old Benny Local's heart all warm and fuzzy.
Aw, warm and fuzz. Warm and fuzz.
I saw you in a 35,000 chat. Yeah.
God, I mean, I can't
it's
even
fun.
imagine.
I like doing it, and that's why I do it. That's why I volunteer my services, because I like doing it. I like keeping the streets clean of nasty shit.
Adam, the only thing that I wish is that it was more similar colors to our purple background. That's the only, instead of like orange and, you know what I mean? Like,
it's fine. Looks
blue.
awesome.
That's true,
Green.
Skull. So you're exactly right. And that's why we get our numbers up.
What's that?
It says unless a streamer has 200 to 6,000 people in the channel is when you're making bank.
Right.
which is, it's not like huge bank for 6,000 people in the chat, but it's not nothing's, sneeze at
And
either.
it's not, I didn't come here to make money. I came
No.
here to fucking vent and get my fucking,
Yeah.
get the shit off my chest, because I'm like,
Not only get shit off your chest,
saving
but you
it
got to
up
get
always.
it out of your head. And in
Yeah.
the process of getting it out of your head, with other people participating in said same function,
Yes.
ideas come up and things happen, and it motivates people to get out and do what needs to be done. It didn't take me a whole lot of motivating other than seeing Donald Trump come down the escalator.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That was my motivation to fucking send up the alarms.
And I feel like it's a release, and it's almost cathartic and therapeutic to do this. It was not, and now that it's costing us money out of our own pocket, I appreciate every dime we can get just to pay the bills. And so, because it's not like, we're not rich people. We're not famous.
Seriously, no.
We don't have Midas touch behind us. We don't have, and there's nobody behind us. It's just us. And the male voice that you hear is Tony, aka Five Eggs. Sure. AKA 5 Eggs, my husband, Tony. That's who the male voice is that you hear. And he's in the lower right-hand corner. You can see him with all the screens up and everything. Tony, wave your hand so people can see you. There he is. There he is. He gets us all. He puts us all together and makes sure that I can just concentrate on the content instead of having to worry about getting it on, getting the show on, and getting it out there and all that stuff. Did you see the left and right tampon guy? Yes, I did. Elizabeth, yes, I did. What's that?
Mother Nature. This is Cannabomb. And you rub it on your aching muscles and joints, and it works amazing. I procured this for our Mother Nature, who's in the chat, because she has back issues. And she was looking for some of that, so here we go. It's here, Ma.
Nice. I need to get some of that. Cosmic Rose said, I want to thank Adam Westish for helping me with my Twitch Whisper issue last night. 3 cheers for Adam. So just so you know, Adam.
Go, Adam. Go, Adam. Adam does a lot of behind the scenes work that nobody really knows about.
Hi, Kevin.
So.
Hi, Easy Street with Jen.
Show.
Yeah, Kevin Anderson was like, oh my God, I saw a video of Diane playing music and she was sweating. Like, yeah. I guess when you see dudes do it, it's not that sexy. But when chicks do it, yeah, oh yeah, I'm all in. Oh yeah, you look great. you look great. With everything melting down your face. No, I appreciate it, Kevin. Thanks, man.
Boobs make everything better.
Oh my God. All right. So should we go through some of this good news? Because I never really got to it.
I'm sorry.
No.
We digress.
It was an incredible week for justice, and this was really kind of half last week and half this week. So Judge Kaplan refused to let Trump stay his $83.3 million judgment against E. Jean, so he's got to pay that. And by the way, update: E. Jean gave him a week, and it's due on the 8th of March. Engoron refused to let Trump stay his $354 million discouragement in the New York AG civil fraud trial. So he's got to pay that. Now he's going to come up Because every day.
Well, see what happens when you keep running your mouth about somebody who has a real set of testicles?
Yeah. And every day, but every day, it's $115,000 in interest. It's hilarious.
I know. Could you imagine? Oh my God. If I knew I had that much money to pay, I know I would be destitute as well.
I mean, $100,000 a day. I mean,
work it up.
That's insane. We got the Wayne LaPierre of NRA was found liable, and he has to pay $5 million. SCOTUS allows sanctions against the elite Kraken strike force to stand for election fraud lies. So that's good.
Yes.
They're gonna go after the Kraken force, but they're not gonna go after Trump. SCOTUS.
Well,
I don't even get it.
You know, how many charges can one person have?
Oh my God, the motherfucker's a walking crime factory.
Yes, if they keep digging in the burnt out shell of Donald Trump, they will see many, many more fucking pieces of trash laying around that he's fucking been doing for, 50, 60 years.
And that's all he's been doing. He's been criming forever.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I've known him my whole life of him. Not known him, but of him.
Right.
I'm from New Jersey. I've seen him in his fucking fuckery.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've seen it with my own eyes. And, like I said, when he came down that escalator, I knew we were fucking in for a fight for our lives. And that's exactly what's happened. Even though we voted that motherfucker out, he still insists he's the president, and so does the fucking mainstream media.
And guess what?
Fuck you, mainstream media.
Wait a minute.
Call him Mr. President.
You guys think he's going to give up this time around? You think he's not going to be like, oh, it was election fraud, they stole it from me, all over again? They're going to say it. Oh, he's been saying it already. He knows he's going to lose the fucking election.
Of course he does.
He's saying it all fucking ready. He's already priming the pump for insurrection number 2. It's fucking gross, and I'm really fucking sick and tired of it, and this motherfucker needs to be in prison.
Like yesterday. See, if you and I got our hands on some secret security,
oh my God,
papers,
we'd be buried underneath the prison in Guantanamo already. Immediately. No fucking, no warning. We're coming to get you. Reality winner.
No,
one document.
Just show up.
Reality winner. One document that proved that Russia had fucking Trump by the fucking short and curlies. And what does she do? She spends 5 years in fucking prison. One document. How many hundreds of documents did Trump have? Truckloads.
Ugh.
In the shitter.
Same place our country is because of this cocksucker.
Goddamn.
That's why we have to get listen, if every woman, and I know it's not true, but in my heart of hearts, I'm like, how could every woman not be appalled in this country at this son of a bitch who thinks he can just go up and grab anybody by the pussy because he's a star, and when you're a star, they just let you do it. Do you consider yourself a star, Donna? Yeah, he said, of course.
Yeah.
And Star's been doing this for 1,000,000 years. Really?
Okay, wait. Cosmic Rose
said... That didn't wake women up.
Did you see this CNBC video about how Elon is suing, I think, MSFT over ChatGPT? Yeah, I did see something about that, but I don't know much about it, so I'm not familiar with ChatGPT. I don't even really know what that is. It's the same like AI. Adam Westish could explain this better to me than I don't even know. You know what I mean? I don't go down the AI and the ChatGPT road. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, now, Dawn Shepard, there is no future in or for the GOP unless they do a complete fucking 180.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they're done.
That's the only salvation that they have right now. And if they have 8 months,
It's the
and they
MAGA
haven't
party.
done it thus far, I'm considering them done. There is no more Republican Party, and MAGA is not a Republican.
I know, honey,
a political
but
party.
If they are MAGA, they are fucking domestic
cult.
terrorists. If they are MAGA and they back Trump, they are domestic terrorists, and they're in our fucking government, and they're running shit right fucking now.
Yeah. Or not running shit. They're going on vacation on our tax dollars.
They're doing the rat fuckery.
I haven't had a vacation in 22 years. And they're going on fucking... How many vacations last year? Just last year.
Zero.
Plus a $30,000 a year raise.
Yeah.
These are the people that are working for us, the employees that are running the company, okay? Yeah. It's up to us to make them fucking do the job, or they're fired.
If you're in a fucking
firing of.
If you're in a right-wing state, get out that vote and vote these mofos out, because it's the only way to save our fucking democracy. Get these motherfuckers out of there, because they are literally wholly owned subsidiaries of fucking Putin and the Kremlin.
Now, Ronald Reagan, their last God and savior of the Republican Party, was the guy who had the Berlin Wall torn down. He's the guy who, quoted the phrase "better red than dead."
Yeah.
Or better dead than red.
Yeah.
So, how times have changed, eh?
I have a hard... Okay, wait, hold on.
For Putin.
Benny, go back a little further than that, okay? I also have a hard time with the McCarthy hearings. And when they were like,
Dude,
and it was the Red Scare. And it was the Red Scare. And it was the Red Scare, and they were kicking all the fucking greatest filmmakers, all of them, like most of them Jewish, out of the filmmaking industry, calling them commies because they were Jewish, or they were gay, or they were, and who do we have to thank for that? Ronald Reagan and fucking, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. The cowboy guy, John Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
John Wayne and Ronald Reagan ratted out all the gay people and all the Jewish people and anybody. They were like, oh, yeah, I was a party with him. And he said, oh, he liked commies. Yeah. I mean,
put him in a Hollywood party.
It goes back further. It goes back deeper. And that was all Russian propaganda then, too. It was just not in digital format. We have to remember we've only had the fucking internet since 1994.
Yeah. No, this has been going on, and it's been allowed to go on. You know why? Because the people are not engaged in their civil duties or their civil obligations. And
thanks to Nixon,
chiseled at by them, by design, so that people are stupid and ill-informed.
It goes back to Nixon.
Led.
It goes back to Nixon, when the people did not have any fucking faith in their government because they knew what a fucking piece of shit Nixon was.
Listen, for all the bitching and all the fuckery that's going on, action needs to be taken, and we are the action.
Yeah.
If we sit by and do nothing but just vote, we still may lose the election.
Guess what,
because
people?
We are not making any noise as the owners of the company. We are letting the fucking chimpanzees run all over the place with baseball bats and acid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. We are the owner. We are the owners of this country.
J. Trump.
We have to turn this shit around.
I'm not afraid to say, when I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
When you're
thing.
wrong, you're
There you
wrong.
go. That you hit on it right there, Benny. Republicans, even the people, his fucking followers, refused to admit that they were wrong about him.
Yeah.
They just
Right.
get deeper
I've
into
been
the cult.
duped. I admit I've been duped. I mean,
I've
this
been
is how you
duped by a
learn
con
in life.
man. And they refuse to be like, oh, yeah, I got to admit, man, I was really wrong about Donald Trump. I've been duped. It's so hard for these people to admit, holy shit. And, you know, hey, how about QAnon motherfuckers out there who are in the right-wing QAnon world? How come they keep predicting this and then it never fucking happens? And you're still in it.
You loser.
You've been in it for so long that you don't even know the difference between reality
I was just
and
going to say,
conspiracies.
you're living in a fantasy reality program, a
Yeah.
fantasy reality show, as it
They're
were.
like, oh, yeah,
Because this is their reality, and they don't know anything outside of it.
yeah.
They're so ill-informed.
Why, you little
They've
maggot,
been
you make me wanna
ill-informed.
vomit.
And
They've been ill-informed by the media. They've been ill-informed by their parents. You know, they talk about indoctrination so fucking much. And you know why? Because that's their method.
well, and guess what?
To indoctrinate that hate and that fucking loathing.
Benny,
That they
it's a psyop. You know why it's a psyop? And I'll tell you
Of
why
course
it's a
it is.
psyop. Because all those people who believe in QAnon are now excommunicated out of their families' lives. And they've lost all their friends. And who do they go to? They turn to the fucking internet to go to right-wing conspiracy places. Like, just imagine if we were talking a bunch of horseshit right-wing conspiracy theories and all these people were here watching us and listening to us and spewing out a bunch of horse shit instead. And everybody believed
and you want to
everything
hear
they
something
said.
funny is those channels get a lot of views.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they got a lot of people in their chat.
Well,
And they generate a lot of revenue, all based in
Financed.
hate and lies.
financed with dark money. Financed by dark money. We don't know
Now,
where the fuck that
come
money's coming
across
from.
a channel like this, what you do is you report it. You report these channels.
Yeah.
That's a proactive move, and it's your civic duty in this new age of technology to point at the bully and say, here he is, get him the fuck out of here. And when enough people do that, the bully goes. It's just like when enough people get killed at the stop sign, a red light goes up.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Paul Young said, he goes, they call it research. Research.
Yeah.
I was researching online, and all I know is that
It's-
Joe Biden really
it-
ain't the president. You know, he's a puppet, and you know, oh my God, come on. Deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender, narcissist toolkit. Absolutely. Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. Great point, Adam. It's absolutely true. Narcissist.
Of course.
Malignant narcissism. And those people are so fucking far down the hole. They can't
Yeah.
even see the light of day anymore. I mean, it's like,
Listen, I made some a reference. Somebody made the reference about rabbit holes the other day. Like, you know, they were jumping in rabbit holes. It might have been Brian.
Boston
And
Brian?
I said in the chat, the only thing you
Brian.
find when you jump in a rabbit hole is rabbit shit.
Right.
That's it. That's all there is in a rabbit hole. It's that
You
simple.
mean Brian Gallagher?
You know, you're jumping into a hole full of shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, he jumped in the conspiracy theory that the Clintons had a body count. But guess what? Look at Donald Trump's body count. 1.5 million counting of just COVID. Let
And
alone
counting.
all the mass shootings that were inspired by his fucking horseshit rhetoric.
Yep.
How many people have died because of that?
That alone.
So many. I don't even know what the count is. 40, 50, 60,000? 100,000?
One is too many. One is too many. One is too
How many
many.
died of ivermectin or fucking
Uh,
drinking bleach or some horse shit?
who I don't know which streamer I was watching yesterday, but they actually are selling ivermectin on their site. This particular site that they showed, and I was like, seriously, motherfuckers even selling ivermectin.
Gen X George, it smells like rabbit ass in that hole.
It does. It totally does. If you ever lived on a farm,
it smells like
you know
Donald
about
Trump.
rabbits.
Stop the stench.
Stop the stench. You know, I can't even imagine standing next to somebody who smells like urine and shit and cologne poured on top of that. I just can't. I just can't.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Yes.
Goddamn Skippy.
Yep.
I'm not saying I've never had to pass a person like that. Like, whenever I go into Walmart, at least one person has that funk going on. And I'm like, Trumper.
Oh, God. I know.
It's an ode to Trumper.
No, they're just, I feel like, you know, Trumpers are those miserable people who felt victimized their whole life and they have everything going for them, but I'm still a victim and everybody's against me and I do everything and
The victim. He was a victim.
no, not so much.
Oh my God, that's true.
Point.
Left
It's
and
zero.
right. Yeah. Were you reading, Elizabeth? Yeah. Oh my
That
God.
had to be one of the funniest things I saw. Or the pads.
Wait,
I think she just muted herself.
I can't hear you all of a sudden, Benny.
Pads with wings.
Oh, right.
Pads with wings.
The Pads with Wings video is pretty
That was my
hilarious.
torch. Tony probably muted me because of my torch. I forgot to mute. I'm sorry. But
No.
cheers anyway.
No,
Happy Saturday, guys.
you
We
muted you.
get 52 people up in the house. Holy shit. I hope y'all hit the thumbs up.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
Saturday, thumbs up there.
Thank you guys so much
Paul
for
Young.
being here.
Who's Paul Young?
And I get no thanks. Paul Young is a sparkler.
Oh. What do you do to get thanks?
I don't know. I don't know, honey. Do we have the Venmo up? I told Tony, I want to have the Venmo up.
Yeah, we got Bicycle Mike that $5.
Wow, thank you, man. Thanks.
Bicycle.
You know, very
He's
sweet.
into the water. Cheers, mother. Oof.
Yeah.
I got some lovely.
Well, Paul
can't-
Young asked me
it's
if I was
Runtz.
a woman in the
Runtz
chat the
crumble.
other day, and I didn't know if he was teasing or. I'm like, yeah. So, Paul, I'm sorry if I took it wrong, but I was like a little trepidatious about your chat towards me the other day, and I felt a little wonky about it. It's all right.
Oh,
I know
shit.
you're not. I know
Diane.
you're not Wes.
I just hit the thumbs up myself just now. I'm so ashamed. So
I wish I told nobody about
I
that
just
freaking
hit the
song. Now everybody sings it.
You're
Oh,
tagged.
man.
Just like Wizzy Buff is tagged, she'll forever be Wizzy Buff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get around that. Can't get around that. Oh my God.
I want to ask Wizzy
All
Buff
right, let me
if
fix
7
this.
is her favorite number. Is 7 your favorite number, Wizzy? Can you tell me? Kellahella, Paul Young, Lynn, Mark P, Mother Nature, 56 Nick Rich. Dude, you guys, thank you so much. Cosmic Rose, Allie Osher, John X George. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for being here so much. You know,
And we'll stay at the
we
top.
need
You're-
we need the support because it's like I feel like we're going a little batshit crazy and it's gonna get worse, you guys. I just want you to be heads on swivel, feet on the ground. Yes, feet on the ground, head on swivel, ready for the fuckery that's coming next. It's gonna be bad.
Because, yeah, we're dealing with relentless, ill-informed.
It's not just the people. I'm talking about the Russian disinformation that's gonna fucking brainwash them more.
Yeah, but those are the ones that we have to worry about because they're here.
Yeah.
The propaganda we have to be able to spot ourselves.
That's
we know
what I
it
mean.
looks like. They don't.
That's what I mean,
thing.
is pull out all the stops, you guys, and be like, call out every fucking piece of bullshit you see. You know? That's what I'm saying. Is like, be our own little social media army of calling out bullshit everywhere you see it. Every time you see a little, even a little inkling,
say something. It's
even
okay.
a little, and don't hold back. Guess what? You can always change your name, and you can always change your name.
Go into witness protection program.
Well, it's like some people, like I use my real name. Some people don't, right? 5 Eggs, Handy Girl, right? Cosmic Rose. Some of them. Maybe her name is Rose. I don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't care. She's here. She supports the show. I don't really care. But if, you can change your name on social media if you need to. And, but, the Russian bots and the Russian trolls are going to be out there in mega force, and they've got the Chinese trolls along with them and all the Saudi Arabian trolls out with them.
You know what troll I love the most, and it's a bot troll, is the porn bot trolls. Because they don't say anything that has anything to do with the video.
Yeah.
Just the person in the video. And it's like everybody knows who they are, and they make fun of them, of course. Hello, Ditto. And
Bicycle Mike is Mike. I'm Mike.
They're relentless. They're like the first 6 comments in a video. So when a video hits, I try to get there as quickly as I can and omit their presence. But they think these bots, the people who put them there, I use the term people loosely, think that everybody's dumb enough to just click right over. Oh, it's porn. You don't want to look at the porn. It's porn.
I can't
tell you. You know what I mean? Because
how many porn sites I have to fucking block on my fucking Twitter. I have to block porn all the time on my fucking Twitter. I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, scrolling, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And and you know what kills me is these fall Christians will sit there and scream about pornography
they love
when all kids have a device.
They love it.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You want to burn books, but you give your child a device that has every fucking sickening piece of porn on the planet in it.
And by the way,
hypocrisy.
But guess what? It also goes the other way, babe. Okay, so just keep this in the back of your mind as well. All those fucking banned books that the right wants to fucking ban is also accessible to these kids on their fucking phone.
Yeah, it's the digital age, but listen, they got no
burn
business
all the books you want.
Burning or banning anything.
You can't.
Hey.
You gonna ban the internet too? Can't ban everything.
But they can. Look what they did to Europe. You know what I mean? Look what the Nazis did. They had people, spying for food back in the fucking 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? There were people dying if they weren't spying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people worked for the bad guy just so that they didn't starve to death. So they get something. I don't want.
It's even
I don't
going
want that
on
here.
right now, honey.
You want that here?
Look at the starving people that are over there right now, the Palestinians and all that stuff. I know it's a tough subject, but these people are starving. And why? Because their governments are failing them. Governments are not standing up to Putin. Netanyahu is a criminal just like Trump, who's on fucking standing trial for corruption and all the other fucking shit, and trying to get out of it and stay in power. And
whatever happened to crimes against humanity?
Putin is helping him.
Hamas. When does that come
another
into
piece of shit organization that took over the Palestinian government. This is not Joe Biden's fault. I just want everybody to know it's not Joe Biden's fault. He didn't start this shit. That's like blaming Joe Biden for Putin invading Ukraine. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah. Listen, but it's working beautifully, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Because there are people who are pro-democracy who are entertaining the idea. You see what I mean?
Oh, honey, you don't have to tell me, because guess what?
There's
a giant.
Could it be any worse than this? Well, yes. Yes, it could be
a lot
so
worse.
Much worse.
A lot worse.
Being a spoiled American who's never left the country or probably their county don't know any better.
American exceptionalism. We're so great. We're so awesome. We're so great. No, we're not. We've never been really that great.
Listen, we're only a baby country compared to the rest of the world.
That's
true. And that's
true.
just a fact.
Yep. It's true.
So to walk around pounding your chest about how great you are, it's just like being an ornery teenager. You know, I'm great. I know everything. You can't anything. We're America.
And I know everything, and you know nothing.
You're not even 300 years old. Shut up. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I hate that mindset. You don't have to be better than anybody. You can be really fucking good and silent about it.
How about just being just? Having law and order and justice. There is none. There really has been none in this country. We start with genocide.
By the seat of our asses, and it's just been pointed out to us.
You start with fucking genocide and slavery, and where's the justice? For fuck's sake, I never saw any. In fact, I see it continuing. Fani Willis being on the stand when Donald Trump has an hour-long phone conversation with Brad Raffensperger going, come on, guys, just give me 11,780 votes. Oh, that's not a crime committed by the president?
Hello.
But we gotta dig in Fani Willis's fucking panties and her fucking finances and worry about who paid for her dinner on a fucking cruise? Give me a fucking break.
Blatantly be a racist fucking prick.
It's fucking infuriating.
A misogynistic prick, all in one swift move.
Fuck, it's infuriating.
You know, I'm glad that Fani is the woman that she is.
Yes.
Because she ain't going to take any of this shit without her fisty gloves
Carroll.
on.
Fiona Hill.
Yep.
What's the chick the brunette that went in front of Congress? Really young chick. She was the assistant to fucking Mark Meadows.
I suck with, I know who you're talking about, but I suck with names.
All these women. Pelosi sticking her fucking finger in Trump's face going, all roads lead back to Putin with you. Right in Trump's face. Ripping up his State of the Union speech. Oh, God, I love Nancy Pelosi.
Testicles.
Such a troller. Cassidy Hutchinson. Cassidy Hutchinson. Thanks, you guys. Cassidy. All these women. I see a line of women willing. How about even Liz fucking
these are the women
Cheney.
that we need to step up and stand behind and support and be loud for, because they have only one voice, just like you and I.
Yep. All these women
Together,
who are willing.
listen, there's more women than men in America.
Yes.
And if we can get through to half of those women,
what are we, 57%, Tony? We look up the stat.
The other half know better.
We got Letitia James. We got Judge Chutkan. But then we've got this one C word down in Florida, Judge Eileen Loose Cannon, throwing. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. But we already know she's a Trump supporter. And by the way, Jack Smith has got her cornered now. I don't know if you guys know this, but she made a fucked up decision. And if she doesn't correct it, she could get kicked right the fuck out. So, Jack Smith pointed out something that she absolutely did wrong. Of course, I'm not a lawyer and I can't explain it. You'd have to listen to all the lawyers to understand, but
all those people who are lawyers and know what they're talking about.
Jack Smith
not just
called her ass out, and she's fucked if she doesn't, make her way or go through, or I don't know.
You're right.
Make a date.
You're right, Nick
or
Rich.
Whatever. What's that?
You're right, Nick Rich. Happy Women's
Month
to all the ladies in the house.
Yep.
There's
happy
the
Women's
statistic
Month.
right there, Dan.
And it should, because women are a great force in this country, and they don't really realize it. Because we've been made to believe. I can't read it
when you're moving it.
Well, it's right there.
What does it say?
We've been made to believe we're less than.
97 males to.
Some of us have, anyway.
It's 97 males to 100 female.
Yeah.
So 53%.
Yeah, something like that.
We got 53%. Well, every day they're killing women with this abortion fucking thing. And how about the 70,000 women who have been forced to have a fucking baby in the South since Roe has been overturned? John Fugelsang brings this stat up every time, and it makes me absolutely physically ill.
Physically sick.
Ill.
Physically sick. Nobody should be forced to have their rapist's baby.
It's
nobody, especially children.
Oh, God. It's a hard number to take. And those are the only ones that we know about. Those are the only ones that have been reported. This number could be astronomically larger. Just for everybody who,
Right.
This number could be huge. It could be double, triple that. We don't even fucking know. It's fucking disturbing. Makes me want to fucking do a shot instead of a beer.
Just kidding. I hear you, Kelly.
What's that?
That they're still Republicans, or who are in the mindset, he's just
and all
kidding.
The good ones are taken. Joke. Just kidding. Yeah. Man. Last week we were bitching about you guys need to be more boisterous about supporting women.
Yes.
And I
women
hope
are going to need every man that love us women out there being as loud as us women are.
Yes.
Because
if you have a wife, a sister,
wait a second, let me finish this thought. Being women, men have been trained to tune us out.
Yeah.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
They hear that like Charlie Brown teacher bullshit.
Yeah.
They've been trained to do that. So you have to drop that training and get some new training, because now we need you to hear what's going on. Exactly. That's what they hear.
If you
and
guys
I know this from experience.
Yes. if
I'm
you
not
guys
talking,
speak
you know.
up, if you guys speak up, it's 10 times louder than when we do it. So let's say you're at the golf club, let's just say. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people in here don't play golf, but I'm just using this as an example. You're in.
Oh, Suzanne, that would be beautiful.
What's
for
that?
Taylor Swift and Dolly Parton to do a remake of Helen Reddy's I Am Woman. Oh, yes.
Nice.
I am woman.
Oh, I kind of like it.
And numbers to ignore. Yes, you know, we have to embrace that. That would be a wonderful, hey, Taylor and Dolly, if you're listening, maybe I should make a phone call. I'm going to make a phone call. We get Dolly on the horn. I, you know, Taylor doesn't know who I am, but I might be able to get through to Dolly, and Dolly will get through to Taylor, and let's see if we can do this.
Oh my God, that would be great. No, seriously, I love it. I love it. My point,
well, you know,
though,
social media is wonderful like this because everybody can ask Dolly and Taylor to collab in this song at this time in history to empower women.
Yeah.
We are the 21st century suffragettes.
Yes.
That's who we are.
Yep.
And to call it anything else is just silly. We're fighting for our rights. We're fighting for our lives. Period.
You just.
And Beyonce too.
The 21st century
Yeah,
suffragettes. Are you kidding me? Like, I want to fuck Benny Loco and Diane. I want to turn that into the title of our show. 21st century suffragettes. Jesus, it's so great. Oh my God, Benny. You know, you have the best words.
Well, not really. Some of them are very foul.
But you know, that's a sign of intelligence, just FYI. No, the point I was trying to make before was that, like, if you're a guy and you hear a filthy joke about a woman or a guy fucking talking about, oh yeah, I banged her, blah blah blah, I'm like, it's kind of gross, dude. Like, why are you fucking telling us? And TMI, roll your eyes. Do whatever you can do to like squash it, because you know that's not cool, man. Maybe it was cool back in the 80s, but it's fucking not cool anymore. Like, can you just shut the fuck up because we're really not interested?
Yeah.
You know, I just I don't know what I don't know how to cool. You know, and I don't know how to handle it from you. You guys know better how to handle it than I do. You also don't want to get in a fucking fist fight about it, but
right. Listen, I've been choked. I've had my throat grabbed and punched in the face right here in the middle simultaneously because I was telling a dude to stop hitting on a pregnant girl. Leave her alone. She's 8 months pregnant. And he just grabbed me and fucking slammed me in the middle of the face. I couldn't talk for like 3 weeks. I had like no voice.
Oh my God. Yeah.
These
straight up abuse
among us.
Straight up violence against women.
It's hard for women to actually say something and bear the brunt of the, you know, the insanity that might come from saying the right thing.
Imagine if a guy had said the same fucking thing. You think the same thing would have happened?
No, not at all.
There you go. There's your fucking answer right there.
Not at all. And had it gone to fisticuffs, you know, a man stands a much better chance at defending himself against another man than a woman stands against defending herself against another man.
Gen X George, ditto. Thank you for trying to promote the show. I really appreciate it. We need all the help that we can get. So please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you can. It's all for free. You know, please help us get the word out that we're even here. You know, we also have our competition. There's a lot of people out there who are online at this time. Are you gonna?
I hope you're listening. Are you listening? Pick up the phone. Are you listening? Hello.
Hello.
Pick up your phone.
It's Taylor Swift and
Taylor
Dolly
Swift and Dolly Parton are calling?
Yes.
My
Will you put
sweet Dolly Parton.
will you
She's
put him
so
through,
fucking
please?
adorable.
Put him through.
You're entering a world of pain.
Dolly Parton is the only Hollywood person that I don't begrudge all her plastic surgery because she hasn't gone overboard. You know what I mean?
Right.
She doesn't look like a cat.
Yeah. And she looks damn good for her age. And she's like that forever. I mean, how much plastic surgery has she really had? I mean, she looks really good. I don't know. She's always looked good, as far as I can tell. I'll be right back. I need a beer.
She's taken very good care of herself, and I appreciate her for that because I sure have abused my body.
Well, I mean, haven't we all, really? One point or another. There's only a few out there who I can say who are like, hell, who's never touched a drop and never done anything in his life, which is.
And in my pre-motherhood years, my mindset was live fast, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then
well,
after
well past that stage,
after you have kids, you're like, oh fuck, I can't be like that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Those days are gone, living reckless and free. No.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, my God, ditto.
What's that?
I'm sorry. I have to attend to her before she loses her mind. What is going on?
Oh, the
Come
kitty.
Here. You want me to open the door? You need to go in? More than welcome to it. Here you go. Love. Oh. Where's the 420 bong rip bell? I know. Where is it? Well, we're working on it, Mr. Spock.
That's the noise.
Okay.
Is that the noise
go
for
on,
what?
Go on with yourself.
Bong rips.
Oh, that's a noise for bong rips? I thought that was the noise that somebody gave us money.
Listen, nobody here has a bong. Because if it was a bong, it would be possible to just do rip after rip after rip. But it's
I have no problem.
Rig. This is a dab rig. And each dab is equivalent to like smoking a whole joint by yourself in one hit. So it's like if it was a bong, you could continuously hit it because you're not smoking a whole joint in one hit. You're smoking, a little piece of bud.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Not cannabis concentrate. It's like if you tried to eat frozen orange concentrate orange juice, it would really turn you off. Or it would cure your fucking desire for that vitamin C kick. You know what I mean? One or the other. Dabs aren't for everybody and shouldn't be taken lightly.
No.
Yeah. First dab I took, I thought I felt like I got hit with gas, pepper spray. It was the effect. It didn't feel hot or burning. It just made my whole head rain. It made my earwax melt, for God's sakes. It was fucking brutal. Yeah, glad that. I mean, my eyes were running, my nose was running, I was drooling. It was just horrendous. And I thought, I will never, ever do this again. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why would anybody do this? And then, a minute or two later, I was like, oh, now I see why anybody would do this.
Well, I'll tell you, Benny, those gummies, I've been taking those gummies at night, 10 milligram gummy, and I am out like a light, and I actually sleep through the night. Better.
Like a baby.
No, better than I have before. And so the only thing that I don't like is I feel like when I wake up, my eyes feel rusty. Do you know what I mean by that? They feel like really rusty. But I wake up and I, move around a little bit and they feel better. But that was the one weirdo thing. I'm like, I swear to God, my eyes feel rusty after taking this stuff, But I sleep really good and I've been, happy with that. And my God, ever since Trump got in, it's been a freaking nightmare.
If the worst side effect is rusty eyes, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nothing else. But I just felt, my eyes were a little dry when I woke up. But, that's about it. And I'll take that over a good night's sleep
anymore. So
yeah, I'll take that over a good night's sleep.
I don't really smoke buds. Like once in a while, I'll take a puff off a joint that Rand has going. But I generally don't smoke flower. I just smoke dabs because they're so goddamn effective.
Yeah, right.
And the worst, part of doing the dab is doing the dab. And then after that part's done, then it's, same like the first dab, except it doesn't melt my head like the first dab did, because now I know what I'm doing. My first dab was way too hot.
Right.
That was a problem.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm like a one-y, I like to smoke flower. I like to do a one-y. I don't even like to do bong hits or bowl or anything like that. It's too much,
Mother Nature's got a point. She's like, if you try half of that, maybe you won't have sandy eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a good thing because, that means that bag of gummies will last you twice as long if you have to cut them in half.
Right.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're also as small as an M&M, so like cutting is coming an M&M in half.
You need an X-Acto blade to cut it. You got your working tools laying around.
Yeah. So no, it's kind of been a savior, and I've been kind of against gummies because they mess me up so much, but these are. And I can't take them during the day. There's no fucking way. I'd be like, walking zombie. I can't. No, I got too much shit to do.
Yeah.
I got too much shit to do
Flowers
during the day.
I got Mother Nature to dab with me a couple times, and one, I don't know if it was the first dab that she did with me or just a dab, but it almost not her. It was like my first dab.
Right.
She like greened out immediately. She's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And the beauty of that is it's on video.
Oh, that's brilliant. I wish I had taken video of my girlfriend getting her high for the first time, and we were talking.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, she was laughing so hard she couldn't get up a staircase, and we had to stop halfway in the middle and giggle for like 10 minutes. And I was giggling so hard at her because she was super high, and I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
Oh my God.
And then we were talking about she's a scuba diver, and so she's been scuba diving. I'm like, what happens when you run into a shark? And I'm like, do you punch it in the nose? And I thought she was going to pee her pants laughing because she's like, don't punch anything in the nose, Jesus. If it gets that close here, you're in deep shit. So, oh my God. Yeah, so I don't know. Great. That was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen is, getting someone high for the first time. And they're like, it didn't help. She already had many, many cocktails before that. So it was on top
Kevin,
of that.
I do ninja mod mode mostly.
Yeah.
I actually, for the last couple days, I've been dropping our link in Midas Touches.
Really?
Chat. Yes.
Oh my God.
Because I have a wrench. And nobody has said anything about it yet. So, and I still have my wrench.
Well, it's good. I mean, I feel like if you don't abuse the power, you can get away with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to abuse it, but I'm definitely dropping it in there so that people know that there's people out here fighting the same cause on a much smaller level.
Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand, you guys, in the chat if you saw me on Hal Sparks and reminding you guys that Benny and I were going to go live after Hal today. Just raise your hand in the chat so we know how many people it kind of reached. I'm just curious and would like to know, but I would just say, reminder, we're going to go live. Benny and I are going live after Hal today, 2 p.m. And just to see if, even though there was no link, because I can't drop one.
Right.
And I appreciate.
It's got benefits. You can look at other people's channels. You can drop links. Everybody in my chat has a wrench. Everybody that,
Right.
I know if they come in from somewhere else that I've rolled with them on the streets of YouTube, they get a wrench. You know what I mean?
Right. And I want to thank Mark P for dropping our links too. He dropped our links. So I also really appreciate that, Yeah, I know you did. I know you did, Mark. That's why I wanted to mention it, honey. I know. And I really appreciate it, So what can you say? What can you do? We're just trying to build a channel. This is our 5th show.
And we're to let you guys know that we are 2 women who have every right to be as pissed as fucking hell. And we know you girls out there, you ladies, you lovely flowers of the planet. We know that not everybody gets up and gets out and on the internet and talks about shit, because this is not everybody does this, okay? But for people who do promote democracy and equal rights and compassion and consideration, all these things is what we are. And this is what we want for everybody.
Yeah.
But there's people out there who are just so hardwired and programmed in their hate. In order for us to even help them, we have to get complete control and put things in place that are there to help them come around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Reagan closed all the mental institutions instead of making them better.
Yeah.
He just fucking closed them and stopped that access completely. Instead of improving it, it was stopped. Everybody was released.
And
now
another thing Reagan did that really fucking pissed me off is took all the solar panels off the fucking White House. Imagine if we had been in on that since the late 70s, early 80s, instead of trying to catch up now when it's too fucking late.
No, Shannon, we ain't never going back. You goddamn Skippy.
Yep. You want to make this fucking place fucking Handmaid's Tale? Are you fucking kidding me? You better fucking watch out. Yeah. Road rage is a fucking real thing, motherfuckers. You come after us, we're going to start coming after you. Gloves off. Gloves off.
That's right. We have started. We're not gonna. We have started.
Well, that's when Carl Lisi said that we can do that. We can get Ukraine aid. We just have to sign a petition. And I'm sure there's like 60% of both House and Senate want to fund Ukraine and get around these fucking MAGA idiots.
Right.
Who are like literally Russian plants in our fucking government. There's no other fucking way to get around it now.
No, I mean, it's as clear as the nose on our democracy's face. We have a boil and it needs to be lanced, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sooner the better. Instead of coddling it and, we'll put a little hot compress on it.
That bullshit. There's no two sidesing it. You know what I mean? There's no two sides anymore.
Yeah.
There's right and there's wrong. There's good and there's evil. And those are our fucking choices. Good is not perfect, but it's good. It's a good place to start. Is that good? You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gen X George said, I did a quote, stop the dick pills tweet a couple of days ago for your show. Stop the dick pills. Good. I think there's a lot of guys in the chat right now who are like, don't be talking about fucking dick pills and keeping your fucking schlong up when women are losing their fucking rights left and right, motherfuckers. We don't want to hear it.
Boing. When I see that, my brain gets hard on when I see that shit. Like, really?
Oh, guess
you
what?
You want to see a raging fucking hard thing called my brain?
It's called God's will. God's willed your fucking dick not to work any fucking more. So guess what? Don't get in my fucking panties. Get out of my fucking panties and I'll stay out of your jockstrap. Fuck off.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's infuriating. And it's a daily.
It's more than infuriating. It's despicable.
The words fail me on how bad this is. How bad overturning Roe would be. We knew it was going to be a fucking nightmare. We've known for 50 years, as soon as it was in law, that they've been trying to overturn it.
We learned that from the history prior to that Roe versus Wade. We saw the devastation, and that's why we had Roe versus Wade. Okay?
Yeah. We needed the fucking laws.
It was horrid.
Republicans.
Women and children dying.
Republicans refused to vote for Violence Against Women Act. They refused to vote.
Even slap your wife around.
Oh, yeah. Just like, psh, 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 psh. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's okay to fuck 12-year-olds. You guys are sick, sadistic fuckos. And I want you to get your head, instead of being in my panties, how about get it in your own fucking house, Lauren Boebert? You got a fucking problem child on your fucking hands. How about
all of our children are probably troubled if
Junior?
One is, they were all raised by the same parents.
Don Jr.'s on coke. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You think? Look at you, man. You look like a hot fucking mess.
Yeah.
I'm no fucking angel, but goddamn, dude, you need to slow fuck down. Jesus.
Life is not just about
You know what it
sex.
is, Benny? It's the hypocrisy. It's the gaslighting, the propaganda.
Yeah, of course
the projection.
Because every single thing up to this point that they say.
Every accusation is a confession.
They are doing tenfold.
Every accusation is a confession.
50-fold. And so on. And I'm like, fucking wow. I can't.
Loved
it's
during the Hunter Biden deposition, or whatever you want to fucking call that fucking fiasco that was. They're bringing up, well, what about Jared? You're talking about $4,000 that went from Joe Biden to his son after he was a recovering drug addict and trying to get off crack and heroin and whatever else he was on.
Father trying to help his son.
Gave him $4,000.
Perfectly normal.
Jared Kushner walks off with $3.1 billion.
No questions asked.
Ivanka, $640 million in trademarks with fucking China. How about the $17 million secret bank account that Donald Trump had with the Chinese government, and he took out $15 million the day it was deposited, and he pays more fucking taxes in China than he does in the fucking United States. Where'd that story go?
No questions asked.
Where's the story about all the fentanyl and the fucking morphine and all the fucking pill factory that the White House was when Donald Trump was there? Where's that fucking story?
No questions asked.
Where's the story of the 10-inch fucking folder of all the fucking Russian hacking secrets from the Mueller fucking report that has disappeared? We don't know where it is.
No questions asked.
Where's all the missing fucking top secret national security secrets of our fucking country that Donald Trump still has, and we still don't know where the fuck they are?
No questions asked.
What the fuck is buried in that fucking bitch's grave?
No questions asked. Now, you know who has to be asking those questions really loud?
All of us.
Us. That's right. That's our job as the
Kavanaugh.
employers of these employees is to make them hear what the people want.
Where are the 4,500 tips about why Brett Kavanaugh was so unfit to be a Supreme Court justice? Where did all that go? Where did all his debt go? How come he was only, worth like $60,000 and now all of a sudden all his debts are paid off? Where's all the fucking answers to all these fucking questions? Who ripped out the fucking panic buttons in Ayanna Pressley's fucking office in Jan 6?
You know who I think has
Who's the J5 bomber?
A lot of these. You know who I think who has a lot of this information, a lot of these answers?
I have an answer. I want to know what yours is. You go first.
Come on.
Yeah, you go first. You go first. You don't want me to go first?
Okay. All right. You say the last name. I'll say the first name.
1, 2, 3.
Jack.
Melania.
What?
Melania could take
Melania
down.
Melania knows more shit than we'll ever know about our dear leader.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the logistics, answers to these questions. I am sure
Jack Smith's got the goods. I think he's got the goods too.
I think he's got a lot more information than we can even think of.
I have
because he does his job and he does it stealthily,
thoroughly,
and silently.
Thorough.
Yes.
I have to agree with you, but I still feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions that I don't know if they'll ever be answered. Right?
Yeah, no, there are. Yeah, we have to face that. There are things we're never going to know the answer
J5
to.
bomber, who fucking told them that which windows and doors were not had been newly reinforced because there already had been that going on, and some of them were not. Yeah. And how come they knew which windows to breach? I mean, I know I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but you just got to be fucking have logical, common fucking sense for this shit.
Logical deduction.
Yeah.
Process of elimination. Trust but verify.
Lots of unanswered questions. And I don't want it to be like fucking Nixon, where finally we get information coming out now. I don't want it to be like JFK, who murdered JFK. The files will be open when I'm like, it's in like 10 more fucking years or some shit like that. Yeah. I think I was going to be 60.
Which is absurd.
67 years old, I think. I did the math when I was a kid. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to be 67 years old when that file's open. It's fucking ridiculous. We should know that shit by now.
This is why people don't learn, see, because they're not given the information. Nor will they seek the information.
The information vacuum creates the conspiracy.
Yes, of course.
Without the transparency,
fertile ground for it.
That's right. Without
Donnie Trump said he loves the poorly educated, and it's It's an unfortunate reality.
Paul Young,
And it
false
drives me
histories
nuts.
are abounding. Yeah, how about Paul Young? I agree with you. False histories are abounding. How about this? When I was in high school and I was learning about history, we skipped over the slavery chapters and the American Indian chapters. I wish I still had my fucking history book so I could open it up and read it to you guys now and be like, are you serious?
You know, we had to learn all this shit when I went to school. We had civics and we had social studies. You know, and we had to learn it. It was part of the curriculum. If you didn't get it, you got left back because it was, you know, that critical at one time.
And the void,
You know,
void of information creates this. Well, let's just let everybody's mind reel into this and twist themselves into pretzels to believing this fucking horse shit. But this again is a Russian.
They're so ill-educated.
Russian
it's
disinformation campaign. It's a Russian op, a psyop, psychological operation.
Yep.
It's a Russian psyop. Why have the Republicans been defunding education for 50, 60 years? Can you guys answer that question to me? Oh, maybe because why have they been twisting our American history into fucking pretzels to make our founding fathers look like Jesus? Why have they? Come on. We have to realize this shit has been going on for a long fucking time. We already went back to McCarthy, Nixon, Reagan.
Yeah. We're rolling back the years.
We've seen this happen, roll out in front of us. Now we know. And now it's blatantly fucking obvious they're not even trying to fucking hide it anymore.
They're saying the quiet part out loud, to coin a phrase, right?
Yeah.
Somebody said that first. I don't know who it was. Somebody said that, and it's absolutely true. It's gotten to the point where they're just blatant about it. They're ripping our rights away. They're trying to keep us from voting. They're you know, it's just now in all of this. There's still good stuff going on because there's a lot of people fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, there's still little victories, and we have to turn the little victories into bigger victories, and that's where we come in. That's where we come in. That's where our voices matter, not only in voting, but in participating in what these motherfuckers are doing up there in the building where everything is run.
Yeah. Yep. More good news.
We can't just let them willy-nilly have the ball, either side, ever.
Right. On that note, let me go back to Allison Gale. Because she was like the GOP star Biden impeachment witness was indicted for fabricating the GOP smoking gun document. Sandy Hook families voted to liquidate Alex Jones' assets. Yes, should have been done a long fucking time ago.
That's one of those things that are moving along.
Yeah,
you don't.
It's not on the
radar at all.
Well, because it's not on our radar because everything gets drowned out by Donald Trump. Jim Biden's testimony further undercuts the GOP's sham impeachment. You know, I mean, this just keeps going on and on. It's like the 64 trials that Donald Trump lost, you know, trying to fuck with the 2020 election. Rarely anybody heard about the 64 trials he fucking lost trying to overturn the election. He took every legal way that he could and he kept losing. And that's when it turned to the fuckery and the insurrection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we have let this go on far too long. These people who just spout this bullshit. Now, the fairness doctrine.
Citizens United.
Thank you. I keep getting them both confused. It's just my broken brain. Please
no, it's okay.
me.
I knew exactly what you were talking about. Yeah.
Citizens United needs to be reinstated.
Yes.
Man, What's going on, Joe? You could put a stop to this with the stroke of a pen, right? Maybe. Is there some way to reinstate this without having to have the MAGA involved? Because they would never allow that.
Well,
and that's the only reason why I can imagine that it hasn't happened already.
Is that Alyosha?
I don't know who it is. He's from Canada.
Alex.
Canada, Alex. I don't know his screen name, so.
Oh my God! Thank you. Gave us $50.
Holy smoke! Thank you.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Thank you. Every bit of it is going to go back into making this better for everyone.
Yes. No, I really.
Thanks so much.
And so did.
Hey, no problem. Is that Al's room?
I guess.
It
yeah.
says, "Hey, no problem." 5 eggs. Keep it going.
Yeah, it's
my God! Thank you.
AI. And
Al's
then,
listen, Al's room is a great supporter of democracy. I can tell you, Al's room is everywhere, rooting for America, and he's in Canada.
And Lynn Fernandez.
Thank you, Lynn.
$10.
Thank you, Lynn.
Well,
I don't know their names.
I know. Maybe
names.
just say Lynn and not say their last name, okay? Just because we don't want to out them and dox them. Okay, Tony, we're not. Please don't dox any of our followers.
Hey, we're new at this.
Yeah, Jesus. Tony doesn't think about it. Tony doesn't think about the safety of women. Well, he thinks about the safety of me. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not a natural reflex. With women, I would never say their last name ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, Lynn, thank you. Whatever. Sarah, thank you, whatever. But you know what I mean?
I make it a habit of calling everybody by their YouTube name.
I don't know.
I made my own name up for them. There's that, too.
But the thing is that...
God.
Yeah, no one here would do that. Lynn, thank you so much. You're very sweet. But you get what I mean, Tony.
Yeah.
You need to be more aware.
Okay.
Again, it's just a little learning.
I'll get on it.
A little learning thing where you need to tweak it. Because, we don't want to dox anybody. And we want to thank you for donating. But at the same time, we don't want to dox your real name. Jesus. Shit.
I'm sorry, what country are you from?
Ooh, dox me, Mr. Carter.
Oh, my God. Yeah, please.
You're entering a world of pain.
No, we got to be a little bit more careful about that. That's all. All right, he gets the point. See, I say it once and he gets it. He's not going to, you know what I mean? Other guys, not so much. That it's not an instinct thing. Whereas women are instinctual, like would not do that.
Maybe you've seen this yourself, but I've actually seen trolls donate just to say something stupid. Because the only way that they can say something stupid is to donate.
Yes. Well, we've had a few of those. Just a few.
I love those donations. They're just so funny. I mean, I giggle my ass off as I block them and report them.
Yeah, well, guys aren't scared, Vincent. I use my real name. I ain't scared. I use my real name too, but guess what? There's a shit ton of fucking Diane Russells in the world. There's a lot. A lot of them aren't musicians and have 2 YouTube pages, but whatever.
Hey, Tony, do me a favor, honey.
What?
I'm sorry. Hey.
Emergency.
Do me a favor, honey. Drop Diane's music channel in the chat, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Please.
Emergency.
Because not everybody knows the amount of talent they have sitting at that microphone right now, talking in their ear. No, not everybody knows, but they should. Stop hiding. Miss
Mark P
Diane
did
is
it.
quite a lovely musician.
I don't know if you guys can see, but there
a
is
singer.
a drum kit right
That's
here.
all her music studio right there. We're sitting in Miss Diane's music studio, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if you can see the
It's not a
stack of
green
guitars
screen,
right here. No, not really. I have to move the
You
camera
too, Mother.
a little bit. This is a
Hey,
stack
Mother, you
of
got to send
guitars.
me an Addy to get this salve to you, honey. Anybody, if you would, just chat it over to me in one of those chit-chat programs.
No, I really, honestly, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. It's been heartwarming to see, and I feel like we're not alone. We're not alone out there.
Well,
we're not screaming into the ether and being like, just bitching into the air. There's other people who feel the same fucking way we do.
This whole thing came about because Diane and I, and maybe a couple other people, have conversations that nobody else is privy to. And then one day, Diane and I were having a conversation because we were at our wits' fucking end. You hear me?
And we decided to go live.
Why are we doing this quietly when we should be doing this out loud? You know, let's go live. So we did.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yep.
And every bit of support is needed. It's crucial. This is not a drill.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
They're attacking us with all talons out, and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. 248 days to save our democracy? Are we doing the countdown?
Not a lot of time either.
I think we should do a countdown. 248.
Yeah, we're down to the wire of whether we'll have freedom or, be shoved into fucking concentration camps or just executed.
Dictatorship. Women in Handmaid's Tale outfits. I mean, seriously.
The outfits are just the fantasy part about it. I mean, only a few will get the outfits. The
I don't
rest
care.
Of us will be wearing
I don't care.
rags.
It's a visual that people need. How about a visual of all the women that you ever see when you're out driving or out at the grocery store or at your workplace? Every single woman you see has to wear that fucking red outfit. They have to look like the fucking Melania's goddamn fucking Christmas trees.
Fuck Christmas.
Did we ever get that fucking drop?
No.
But it was us who was trying to abolish Christmas, the libtards.
Oh, yeah.
All the while the first lady saying, fuck Christmas.
Fuck Christmas.
Seriously? How's that for a little bit more of that hypocrisy, eh?
That was on a recorded phone call with Stephanie Wilkoff. What's her name? Stephanie Wilkoff. Is it just Stephanie Wilkoff?
Again with the names.
I know, babe. Somebody in the chat, you guys, remind me. Stephanie was her like secondhand lady or whatever. You know what I mean? Like her secretary or like kind of her secretary during the beginning of the Trump administration. Stephanie, I want to say Stephanie Wilkoff, but Winston. Stephanie Winston Wilkoff. Okay.
Thank you, Mother. Hit me up on the backside.
Thanks, Mark P. That was on a conversation, a recorded conversation that Stephanie recorded with Melania and actually released it. And did it hurt the fucking Trumps at all? Psh, no. Did the pussy grabbing thing hurt the Trumps at all? No.
No.
How could the fucking pussy grabbing tape not fucking hurt him? Any other candidate running for president of the United States, that would have buried them. Absolutely 110%.
Yeah. The precedent of his damage is is so high.
God damn.
He's done so much. One person. This just goes to show you that one person can affect the change. Now, there's a lot more of us than there are of him.
And his followers.
Period.
We have to keep that in mind. They may be louder, but they are not fucking the majority. They are a tiny minority of this country. They are just louder, and the media likes to suck up their fucking horse shit and put it out there 24/7.
Fuck you, mainstream media. I wish that everybody in America would just shut their fucking cable off, and that would make mainstream media shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They would get a slap in the face and a fucking big slap in their wallet.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh my God, half of our revenue just dropped off. It would cause them panic in the fucking third degree.
Yeah, and maybe they might change their fucking...
to stop its television addiction, its cable television addiction. It's not enough to have a screen walking around with you 24 hours a fucking day. You need to pay for cable too, right?
Yeah.
It's absurd. It's a huge superpower, and we're not using it. That's why I'm so fucking enraged about it. I had no problem getting rid of cable TV. None whatsoever. I transitioned to the 21st technology just fine.
Right. Right.
Because it's all on the internet.
Yeah. And I feel like we could make a fucking huge dent if everybody canceled their cable. I don't see it. What is it? Unfox my box?
Because and most of these people don't realize they're paying for Fox by paying for cable. Even if they don't watch Fox.
You pay Xfinity
for it.
You pay for Xfinity or Comcast or any of that shit. Automatically money goes to Fox. To Fox. So what we have to go to unfoxmybox.com.org, right? Unfoxmybox.org and start doing a fucking massive campaign to get Fox News off our fucking... You know, Australia... Motherfuckers from Australia, and Australia's like, yeah, we don't want this motherfucker here. They wouldn't allow him on their fucking TV in fucking Australia. Because they knew what a fucking piece of shit he was, or is, or whatever. Motherfuck. It's so infuriating. That's why we do the show, babe, to like vent and get all this shit off my chest, because, you know, I don't know what I would do without this. You know? It's seriously like...
We'd be talking in a private phone call off the internet. That's what, you know. That's how we do it, because that's how we have survived for the last fucking 4 years.
Yeah. Is
communicating with people online, and off the phones.
It's actually now 10 years. 2014, 2015.
It's technically closer to 10 years up. Yep.
10 years we've been fighting off fucking Donald Trump. Nobody would listen to us. They all called us hysterical. You're exaggerating. You're just a hysterical woman. You don't know. They won't overturn. Oh, come on. We saw it coming. Everybody called us hysterical and wouldn't fucking believe us. And I was screaming in the wind then. I didn't have a channel then. You know? So I was screaming.
I did, because I've been on YouTube for 16 years with my channel. But let me tell you something. I didn't ever want my channel to have the things that I was taught my life should never include, which was religion and politics. Don't drag that around in your daily conversation. Right. And that's what, that's the programming, right?
They've made it so. They've highly politicized everything. Even vaccines have been so politicized that it's like now we have a measles outbreak in fucking Florida because of all the tards that run that fucking state.
Well, then you got people like fucking Robert Kennedy running around, Robert Kennedy Jr. running around, Mr. Anti-Vaxxer. And, he also, touts all these fucking conspiracy theories too.
And if he,
He's in there to do the same thing that Bernie did. He's in there to do the same thing that Ralph Nader did. They're fucking in place to sabotage what the right thing to do is. And I'll never have any other take on it than that until we can get it straight with two sides working things. Those two sides got to be good guys. You can't have the good guys and the bad guys like we got now.
Yeah.
We need good guys on both sides working for the people.
Yeah.
Right now, independents need to fucking vote for Biden because a third party vote is a vote for Donald Trump.
100%.
Don't fucking kid yourself. If you don't know about voting, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And just a little background info on RFK Jr. Motherfucker is on steroids, like major.
He's got Joe Rogan brain.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Total Joe Rogan brain bullshit.
Steroid brain.
Yep.
That's steroid brain right there. A prime example of it, and why anybody listens to it. Well, I know why, because they're fucking stupid. That's why they listen to him. That's why people tune into Joe Rogan.
Yeah, because it's
that same reason why people tune into House Sparks is because they get their information with a chuckle.
Yeah. When he read the Hunter Biden, what do you call it, transcript from when he went in front of Congress the other night, it was a Friday night show. It was almost 5 hours long. Literally, it was worth it. Because Hunter Biden just made them step on their own dicks all fucking night, and it was beautiful. And Eric Swalwell going, oh, did your dad ever own a hotel and take all this money and never have to pay, $400 million?
Eric was brilliant.
Oh my God, it was so fucking good. And then Hal. And Hal doing Harriet fucking Hagman at the end of the show, my God, with that fucking face and her blubber. Like she couldn't even like ask like a direct question. She was flailing all over the place like a fucking fish on a dock.
Fish out of water.
Oh my God, it was so bad. They looked so foolish. No wonder they didn't want it in public. No wonder they didn't want to look like fucking
That's
idiots.
Why I'm chuckling so hard, because they knew they were going to get their asses cold smoked, and they didn't want everybody to be able to see it.
Oh my God!
They're such fucking cowards.
Well, guess what though? I've not seen anybody else put out the transcript like Hal did, and Hal does it again with a chuckle and does the faces. And you know what I mean? And makes it interesting, but also is giving us the fucking information. That's why I appreciate Hal. Because I actually fucking learn something when I go to his channel. Sometimes, it's about China and about this and about things that I have no idea about, like he knows about. But again, I learn something every time. And then he also connects these dots, and he's like, oh, like today he was talking about Elaine Chao's sister suddenly dying in Texas in the fucking desert and fucking pond. And the connections to all the fuckery that was going on there. And the shipping and the arms and the drugs and we don't even know.
Yeah, we don't even know the half of it.
And then all of a sudden,
anybody who's speaking out on any platform, no matter what size it is doing a great service for we the people.
Yeah. And
it just comes down to that.
And Hal's like, this is like a fucking true crime story. He's like, this is a true crime story. Like, this is absolutely insane. The weirdo connections and how her first husband died like 6 months after they were married, and like just like a fucked up conglomerate of very suspicious shit. And then all of a sudden, Glitch McConnell all of a sudden is like, oh yeah, I'm going to step down. Oh yeah, I better step down.
Well, a lot of these bastards are stepping down. You know, they fucking tagged along for the ride and they see the fucking ship going down.
I think they're terrified of being in another Trump administration because they're going to be asked to do illegal shit. They're going to be asked to do illegal shit. That's why all these people all the Republicans are getting out.
Illegal. Nothing Donnie does is going to be illegal if Donnie gets back in office.
Well, I understand that, but that's why they're getting out now.
And he's got enough people to do his fucking dirty work. Trust you me.
Benny, that is why the Republicans who are getting out now and not running for re-election are getting out now, because if Trump gets back in, they are going to be asked to do some real fucking dirty shit, and they don't want their hands dirty.
Listen, their hands are already dirty.
I know.
Because they were complicit for 4 fucking years.
I know. It's 8 years. But yeah, who's counting?
What I mean is when he actually had his fucking greasy ass in the fucking,
but
driver's
they still
seat.
support him when they know all this horseshit is horseshit.
He is the Speaker of the House right now. And which is absurd. I've never in all my fucking presidents have ever seen another president rule from outside the presidency.
It's insane. That's the other thing, too. Any of you guys out there with kids and grandkids, please tell them this is not fucking normal. This is the only thing they've experienced. Jimmy Carter was my first experience with a president, and I loved him, and my parents were racist as fuck against him. You know what I mean?
It's not like there's not video footage out there of normal history taking place.
Yes.
That you can't use as reference.
Please tell your kids, tell your grandkids, this is not fucking normal. And I don't know, I've never had kids, so I guess I can't say it that way. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
It's not fucking normal.
Give them the reality that they need to, live their life accordingly.
Let them watch Obama speeches and compare them to Trump speeches. You just do that one little fucking side by side
comparison. Or listen to me. I sound like I'm channeling Obama. Because he does that too. He stands like,
Shut up! Shut up!
No, the thing is, the younger generation needs to know.
With Joe Biden, and the contrast is staggering.
Of course.
So,
same thing.
Put them upside of any other president. He was voted as the worst president in America's history. You don't get that win for nothing.
You don't get
I'm
to
calling it a win for him because he thinks it's a win.
Yeah. He's the number 1 worst president ever. Number 1. He's the number 1 worst president
He's very
ever.
worst. He's number 1 at being worst. Kudos, Donnie.
No, I do think, though, just like before all this hot mess, I always felt like it was important for, I see it in my friends' kids, right? They've never seen certain movies. They haven't, when their parents should be like, yeah, you need to listen to the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and Rolling Stones. And you know what I mean? And the Doors. And you need to listen. You know what I mean?
Out on a lot.
You need to be cultured. And what I mean by culture is like, know who the fuck, Andy Warhol is. So you can go out and somebody says, oh, Andy Warhol. You know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Get beyond because we did that. You know what I mean? I was listening to music from the 50s and the 60s in the 70s. It wasn't just the 70s music. I was exposed to a lot of art because my mother was an art teacher. I was exposed to geometrics because my dad loved to play pool and was an engineer. So geometry was a part of my life growing up. All the experiences that you guys have would culture your children, and then this is what they experience. This is what they see online. And the thing is, we didn't have online when we were kids.
Right.
So now
they
see this. They see this, and then they see you, and they're like, oh, well, my parents don't know shit. They don't know what's going on TikTok, and that, we should be, voting against Biden now because of the Gaza war. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, that's not the way it's ever worked.
No.
We have to vote for America's best interest because America's best interest is the best interest of the world.
And I hope
that's
to
what
God.
we boast, isn't it? Isn't that our big boast?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we tout?
American exceptionalism.
You can't walk the walk and not talk the talk at the same time. They go hand in hand.
Right.
You can't do one without the other.
Right.
Yeah. So don't go around beating your chest saying what an alpha country you are. Because you're not doing anything.
And if you call yourself an alpha male, can I just bitch slap you from here to Toledo? Because guess what? Honey, if you call yourself an alpha male, you ain't shit. You get the backhanded bitch slap.
You get the oh, I need a prop mushroom. I need a prop mushroom.
Yeah. I think what it is too is that, I see my friends' kids who are in what?
You got a prop mushroom?
Oh.
I do have a prop mushroom. Oh. Reach it. All right. My mom made this. It's a ceramic mushroom.
If you love Trump, we know this is what you're toting around.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
It's that big.
Think I'm gonna burn.
And that's what it looks like.
We know who you are. If you thought it was going to be hard getting a piece of tail before,
oh my God. Well, the other thing is, I look at these, what do you call them? Incels. They call them what are they? Involuntary celibates, right?
Yeah.
Or involuntary celibates. I don't know.
Well, no, it's technically voluntarily because they act so stupid because they think that everything is based on that little tiny mushroom in their pants.
And they still live in their parents' basement, and they have no job, and they don't manscape, and they don't smell good, and tell me, and they worship guns. Tell me any chick that would be attracted to you, dude. So, take a shower.
It's only a small penis.
Take a shower, shave, and get rid of the fucking gun, and maybe put a button-down shirt on. I don't know,
And you blow it.
Involuntary basement boys. 56
Thank you, Brian. Holy shit. That's so funny.
Oh my God. Nick, you got me, dude. You got me that time.
Nick. Oh my God, Nick. You know, I lurk and I read a lot of chats that all y'all are in, and you guys keep me in stitches. I just want you to know that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the laughs that you give me when you don't even know you're doing it. Right now, you know you're doing it, but there's a lot of times when I'm putting my drawers. Because
oh my God, I can't even see because I'm laughing. Oh my God, Nick, you got me that time, bro. Oh.
Holy dog shit!
Involuntary basement boys. Jesus. That's what they are. They sit down there and they're like, oh yeah, well, I'll just sit here and milk off my parents till I'm 40. Oh my God.
That's that funny bone hammer at work. Here, feel this. Whack.
Oh God, that was really funny. Thank you, bro.
That's lovely.
I kind of needed that today.
They say laughter is the best medicine because it's true.
Bury the fucking
it's
cat.
It's true. It releases all kinds
I'll
of
tell you,
stuff.
the thing about Donald Trump is that he's actually a fucking clown. And look at all the fucked up drops that Hal has. I wish we had been collecting them from the beginning.
He reminds me of a bad lounge, old school lounge comedian.
Motang. And what's the one that's in magnified fortune?
Do you remember when Bill Murray did the lounge singer on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Donald Trump is the comedian version of that same entertainer. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except it's comedy. He's a bad comedian instead of a bad lounge singer.
Well, and it's like at his rallies, he gets laughs. People laugh at him.
They
don't clap. They laugh.
It's an act for them. They have no basis in reality. They are totally submerged into thinking he's a good guy.
Pro-crime judges.
Star. He was on TV and he's a billionaire, and he's in it for them.
Magnified fortune.
Magnified fortune.
Yeah.
Burmesia.
Burmese, they say Burmese. Oh my God, what an asshole.
And you know what's so it's just so on.
You know what's really easy? You know what's really easy? Like, I'm sorry, it's not Burmesia, it's Burmesa. You know, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, correct it at the time, whatever.
Yeah, nobody corrects it except for that one time when he was in Sioux City instead or whatever. I can't even remember.
They were in
myself,
like Pleasure City. He said Pleasure City, and they were in like. It was where the fuck it was in California where the fire was, and he was like,
no. I'm talking about prior to that. He said he was in Sioux City Falls or he was in the wrong place, and somebody actually came up to him.
He said Sioux Falls, and he was in Sioux City.
Yeah, and that was the first time I've ever seen anybody correct Donnie.
And then he tried to come back and like, we love you guys from Sioux City.
Play it off, of course. You don't, when you fuck up,
Semites.
You don't admit to it, you play it off.
Semites. And you want to say fucking Biden's too old and this guy can't even fucking get out a sentence without fucking up.
Yeah. I'm like, that's
rake the forest.
Of that. They sit there and they diss Joe Biden because he's got a stutter and he's softly spoken and speaks with grace and elegance, where Donald Trump opens his mouth and almost physical excrement comes out.
Yeah.
It's almost physical.
Yeah. rake the forest, nuke a hurricane, let's attack Mexico. I mean, everything this guy thought of is put kids in cages. You know what I'll never forget? Rachel Maddow crying on national TV, MSNBC, crying about having to report about Donald Trump putting kids in fucking cages.
Yeah, that heartless libertarian gay woman, Rachel Maddow, who's got nobody's best interest but her own. You know what I mean? It's like I listen to them fucking diss her, and I'm like, you guys.
Buying Greenland. I forgot about buying Greenland.
Yeah.
He wanted to buy Greenland. The guy's a fucking nut job. He was then, and he still is now. He's worse now.
That nutty.
Because now he's on a path of revenge. Now he's like, I'm your retribution.
I have to wonder if Donald Trump has ever sincerely laughed in his life, like a real laugh, like a real fucking hard belly roll laugh. I bet you he hasn't.
I know when he has. When he was abusing his wife, when he was abusing little girls with Epstein, that's when he was having a good giggle, having a good time. And you know what he's laughing about right now?
That's
how
maniacal laughter, though. That's not a good, healthy belly roll. You hear what I'm saying?
No, but he's sadistic, honey. That's where he gets his rocks
That's
off.
what I'm saying. He's never laughed a day in his life. His focus is not on happy. It's not on being happy.
He's sadistic and he has no goddamn friends, honey. He whispered something into fucking Jeffrey Epstein's ears that made Epstein fucking giggle. And Epstein was a gross ass motherfucker. So imagine what the fuck he said in his fucking ear. I can only imagine. We've watched this motherfucker do so much damage. How about when what was it, Justice Kennedy, when he was walking down the hallway, and we have a video of it. Kennedy stops in his track and he's like, "What?" And he's like, No, come in here. That's when he made him retire and got Kavanaugh in.
Listen, it's all these things while he was in there, he was putting things in place.
Yeah.
And so was Russia. It was actually Russia helping him to put things in place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How come Russia was in the goddamn Oval fucking office like
I was just going to say,
early
my blood boiled when that motherfucker was in there with his fucking, his Russian crew.
And no American translators, no American media. Really disgusting. Helsinki. Oof. Helsinki. Just saying the word Helsinki makes me think of him all crunched over.
How much does he have to do before somebody puts the cuffs on him and drags him into obscurity?
He's already committed so many fucking crimes. I don't know why he's not there now.
I get that.
He's been getting
IRS crimes alone.
He's literally,
Bernie Madoff went to prison, and he was a rich motherfucker. But he only fucked the rich people, and that's why he went to prison. He didn't fuck the little man.
The thing about Madoff wasn't the goddamn president of the fucking United States either.
I get that.
So hold up.
He was in the money club.
You started this show by saying we've never had this shit done before, ever. We've never had a president this fucking corrupt and fucked up ever.
Not even Nixon. This makes Nixon look like a choir boy.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, you got to let this shit go through the law. But guess what? We've had Robert Mueller, a Republican. We've had Merrick Garland, a fucking Republican. These people are not going to save us. We have to save us. We have to vote in numbers too big to rig.
And we have to make sure that people around us know the same things that we know. That's our part.
Betsy DeVos. Don't even get me started with DeVos. And guess what? Eric Swalwell put out a fucking tweet saying, guess what? Joe Biden has been trying to get rid of Louis DeJoy in the post office, but the Republicans are blocking him. Of course.
Yes. Of course
they are. So we can't get rid of these because we can't get rid of these people because
as the Republicans have always done, they block what's for the people.
They cock block it.
Yes.
Cock block it. Let's just call it what it is.
And they've always done that. They've always done that. Every time the Dems want to do something good for everybody involved, the fucking Republicans have squashed it.
I have two friends.
Nope, ain't doing that.
Two friends that worked in the post office. One of them is my neighbor across the street. She's awesome, and her name is Diane, too. She's so awesome.
Don't say his name.
I said Diane, my neighbor.
No, I know.
So, anyway, two friends. Both of them got out before fucking... Well, one got out before Trump got in office, and the other one got out before DeJoy was there. And both say, oh, shit, it's gone to shit. You know, everything is slower. They're defunding. They're trying to defund education, the United States Post Office. They're trying, the DOJ, the FBI, the CIA. Anything that can hold any of these motherfuckers accountable.
Together.
Anything that can hold them accountable. Steve Bannon got busted by the fucking post office. With his build-the-wall fucking scheme and took all these fucking millions of dollars from fucking build-the-wall people.
Yeah.
Just another grift, just another con job. And they keep they keep donating their fucking money, dude. These are like people who are on fucking Social Security and have nothing left, but they're giving their last $5 to fucking Donald Trump, who's supposed to be a billionaire.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire and I need Joe money. I'm a billionaire and I need Joe money. Come on,
I love Glenn Kirshner going, Glenn's like, oh, his excuse is, I don't want to have to sell out my properties. Oh, well, that's just too fucking bad. Boo fuckity who? You committed the fucking crimes. Now you gotta pay, bitch. Pay up. I can't wait till fucking he doesn't come through with the fucking appeal money, $500 million fucking dollars to appeal.
Hey, Glenn Kirshner. Hey, Glenn Kirshner, in case you're listening, I'm still waiting for justice to matter, dude.
He's pissed off now, too. He's pissed. All the lawyers that I've ever listened to are all fucking mad about the SCOTUS fucking taking up this immunity case. Absolutely no fucking reason to do it whatsoever. The appeals court wrote a lengthy, well-detailed reason why a president does not have fucking full immunity. Why don't we just go la-di-da? Presidents have full immunity. Well, then, as soon as they give that to Trump, that means Biden has it, and Biden can put Trump in fucking prison in 2 seconds. So,
and clean out the Supreme Court
what?
and put people of equal, justice for the people attitudes as opposed to fucking money grabbers. A decent Supreme Court.
And guess what?
If
Trump
Biden
gets
got supreme power.
Trump gets in, there is no need for a SCOTUS. There is no need for Congress. There is no need for CIA or FBI or Department of Education or CDC or anything like that. No need to fund any of it. You just fund me. You just fund me, and all the money that goes to anybody else's coffers goes into my pocket.
That's
How about
a good
Elon
idea,
Musk?
Handy.
How about Elon
That's
Musk?
That's a good idea, Handy Girl. Wait
What's
a minute.
that?
Handy Girl just made a really good point. Let's run a full-page ad condemning Trump like he did the Central Park Five.
Yes.
How much does that cost?
$1 million.
You know,
$1 million back then in the 80s. Full page ad in the New York
Midas
Times.
touch. Hey, Midas touch. We need to generate some millions of dollars to, you know, put up some billboards and run some ads around the country in the crucial places. We need to do that.
That's a
that
brilliant
is
idea.
one of the things that are missing.
The thing is, it's not in print anymore. It's literally on the internet now. It's all on social media. That's where you post that shit now.
Yeah, but it needs to be in your regular average John Doe who's not fucking paying attention's face. You understand, Diane?
Yeah.
It needs to be in their face.
All right, then we need. Well, you need big.
All the ads.
You need big funding
you can
for
put
something
ads
like that.
anywhere. There are none in fucking public places. They're all on devices, which is the problem.
We give the idea to the Biden campaign, and we just say, "Hey, look, we have a great idea."
Because listen, if people see something that doesn't interest them, they're just going to swipe it away. It's that easy. You can't swipe away a billboard, or you can't swipe away a commercial, or you can't swipe away a fucking front page on a newspaper.
Give it to Ojeda. Ojeda does billboards. You know, we don't have the funding for that, for crying out loud.
That's exactly one of the places that he does his billboards. Those are the type of places that he does his billboards, in places where people are either inundated with the wrong information, or just are not tuned in at all.
Well, it's
not
just like
at all.
It's just like my thought of having every time there is road construction here in Michigan or anywhere else, Joe Biden and Democrats voted for this. This is why you're getting new infrastructure, motherfucker. So when this is done, you're going to have a beautiful new freeway. Okay?
That. Now, Lincoln Project as well. They do really great ads, but they're only seen on the internet.
I know.
That's my problem with all these big channels on YouTube of all these brilliant minds who are all wealthy people,
and they're making money. They're making a lot of money.
There needs to be a way for them to pool their resources and do the right thing, because tiny people here on the bottom of YouTube can only do so much.
We come up with ideas. We come up with fucking great ideas here.
We got a head full of ideas that
Handy
are
girl.
driving us insane.
Handy girl. Handy girl. You know? Great idea. You know? Facilitate it. Let's move it. Put it out there. Give it to people. Give it to people who have the power.
Fucking Democrat.
Right?
Yeah.
So you give it to Midas, you give it to Lincoln's Project, you give it to the Biden administration, the Harris administration, you send it to fucking Eric Swalwell, you send it to fucking Jamie Raskin.
That's us.
We have to do it.
We are they. We are
they.
The senders.
Yes.
Instead
of wasting your time calling Micro Johnson, who won't do shit for Ukraine, start putting ideas for ads in the Democrats' hands and say, this is what needs to be pointed out. Maybe you guys don't see it, but we see it out here.
In the real world, where the real people live.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. What the fuck else do we do? We're up against Russian disinformation campaigns that is loaded with dark money against the Democratic Party and Joe Biden and everything that we hold fucking dear when it comes to our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our fucking freedoms, all of it, our bodily autonomy, all of it. All of it is on the chopping block, and we've got fucking 248 days to save it. It's time to get on the ball, motherfuckers. You know, I don't know what else to say. If Democrats can fucking do a petition, do the petition. Even if it fails, try it.
Yeah.
Make it an option. Tell people it's actually an option. I didn't even know it was a fucking option until Carl Alisi today in Hal's chat said, oh yeah, it's a real fucking thing. I've never... The pussyfooting of the fucking Democratic Party. Where's Chuck Schumer? Where's, what's the other guy's name?
Oh, the, died in the wolf fucking dams.
They're older than dirt. They're older than dirt and they've lost their will. Yeah. They're like, I'll be dead before any of this fucking shit happens to me. Well, guess what? Think about your grandkids.
Is it because they have grandkids and kids and great-grandkids. I'm like, I don't get that thinking
at all. And the only reason why they have all those children and grandchildren is because of fucking women. But they want to kill our fucking rights.
Yeah.
Guess what? How about this? Hey, women in the South. Quit having sex with these motherfuckers. Remember, there was a ban in like Rome or whatever, and all the women stopped having sex with all the men, and the men quickly fucking changed their minds.
Yeah, that's like asking everybody to shut off their television.
Yeah. It's easier to shut your legs than your fucking cable. No. Man. How about, I'm going to put a fucking, what do you call them? A chastity. I'm going to put my own chastity belt on. I am the only one with the key, motherfuckers. You can't fucking rape me in the South, motherfuckers.
But they can kill you and get away with it. If they can't rape you, at least they can kill you. There's that.
Huh. Wow. I love all the, I don't know. I guess we'll have to talk about it later. It's cute. It's funny. They're just as, all our haters are just as hypocritical as Donald Trump and all the right-wing motherfuckers. It's cute. It's funny. I love it.
You know, a lot of the people who are voting for Trump really don't get the big picture.
Mm-mm.
A lot, you know, the diehard, died in the
They're in a cult.
MAGA cult are the cult.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're going to cult. That's what they're going to do. And they need to be treated as such, as a dangerous threat to our democracy. It's a cult that's a dangerous threat to our democracy.
They need constant reinforcement of the horseshit stories. They're still going on about this FBI guy and how credible. Well, he was like, oh, he was so credible, and then all of a sudden, no, he's just a small part of our investigation. Bullshit. You were banking everything on this guy, just like the three guys before him. There was three guys before him, and all like one was a Chinese spy, and all the other two were are in jail and Russian spies. Yep. So yeah, your credibility is shot to fucking shit right quick, and you got no talking point anymore. But Fox News and Newsmax and all these motherfuckers just keep pumping it out.
The fucked up thing though is they've been telling the lie for so long that they have to keep telling the lie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have to keep reinforcing it and making it worse and more conspiratorial.
Yeah. And it's like they don't care to what cost. They don't care.
No.
And this goes with, you know, like all the big social medias. All the internet platforms, because they're not, you know, I say the big the big internet platform, the big influencers, not the bottom of YouTube like us.
Right.
But it's like, until we can nip that in the bud, Andy, we're going to have a huge problem. We got to nip the disinformation in the bud.
The disinformation spreads way quicker than the truth.
I get it.
The lie goes out. The lie goes out there and goes like this before the fucking truth can get its fucking pants on. So
I get that. That's why being diligent and louder and more communicative
outspoken
with the people who we come across in our daily lives.
Yep.
They need to be informed because they're simply tuned out. You understand? They just are not paying attention, which is a travesty.
Well, and critical thinking has really fucking just gone out the fucking window. Nobody's got any critical thinking, common sense, just street smarts. Come on. Oh, really? You're gonna keep fucking me with 3-card Monty? You know what I mean? Like, come on. You just and these women who vote against their own rights, oh my God, it makes me want to bang my head against a brick wall. They don't know how much actual power they have if they all stick together. Just like Democrats. If we had a single message and all got together and we had mainstream media on our fucking side instead of, I don't know who the fuck is running these fucking places, but I see, it's all bad for Biden. How come it's not bad for Trump that he's 91 felonies deep, fucking owes hundreds of billions of dollars in
billions?
Fuck. But he's a fucking angel? How is he an angel? How is he running? How is he even there? This motherfucker should be nowhere close to our fucking government.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's just like.
Let alone,
opinion,
flat out in prison. He should have been in prison before he became POTUS. The motherfucker has been cheating on his taxes and doing all sorts of fucking fuckery before this. And all the fucking news outlets knew it. They were reporting on it. New York Times, where the fuck have you been?
Give me the money. Give me the money. That's all they care about is the story and the money. And the story is Donnie. And as long as they keep the Donnie story going and getting the money, they're going to keep doing it. They're not going to stop until we stop them.
It would have been a huge, huge fucking story if while they were, instead of reporting on Hillary's fucking dumbass fucking emails about fucking recipes, they were reporting on all Donald Trump's corruption before he got elected. But no. As soon as the pussy grabbing tape out WikiLeaks comes out with a whole new batch of Russian hacked information from the fucking DNC. Oh, and by the way, everybody forgets they also hacked the RNC. Same time. Never heard a fucking word.
I hear you, Susan.
About the RNC. But oh my God.
I won't give them any more of my energy.
DNC was all over fucking WikiLeaks and all over the fucking internet and all over everywhere. Why do you think Julian Assange doesn't want to be extradited back to the United States? Because the motherfucker is a criminal. And his wife goes, he's going to be executed if he goes back to the United States. Oh, you mean like Epstein? He's going to be Epstein. That's what I think she was thinking. I don't know. Do you even know what I'm talking about, Benny? Oh, she's doing her torch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Yeah, maybe only rapists love rapists. Yeah. Don't put up the GOP ignorance. It's hard when they just flaunt it all over the place.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
It's infuriating. Like, I don't even know another word better than infuriating. It's
when Tony hits that drop, you got to hold up the mushroom.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
Keep sucking, Colt.
I look at this and I feel bad for Stormy Daniels.
Keep on sucking till you do succeed.
No, I don't know, man. I feel like, first of all, I feel better talking to you, Benny. I do feel better talking to you. I feel better that all these people are here, even just listening to us bitch about this stuff. It is a release. It's definitely a release. And
all hands on deck. All hands on deck. This is not a drill. Let's go, people. Let's fucking go. I've heard a lot of people in the chats as of late. I've been saying in the chats for a couple of years, we need to protest, guys. We need to protest. We need to protest. We need to protest.
Oh,
more than a couple of years.
I wish I lived close to fucking DC.
And as of late, I see a lot of people in the chats and, you know, the comments saying, you think we should protest?
Yes.
Fuck off.
Yes. If you are close to DC and you are within an hour, I was even anywhere near that place, I'd be standing in front of the Supreme Court every fucking day.
Yeah.
Even with my fucking bad back and everything.
And I'd
be out there with my fucking sign going, fuck you. You're not going to take my fucking rights away. And you're not going to make Donald Trump immune from any criminal.
All his criminal activity.
Are you kidding me? You think you can just say, oh, let's just give SEAL Team 6, you know, carte blanche to fucking murder my political enemies? Are you kidding me?
Think so.
We do not live in Russia. We do not live in North Korea. Fuck you. We're not going to go there. You want to go there?
Crew. We need a boo crew. We need people to congregate wherever he's in court, wherever he is fucking having his cult meetings, you know, wherever he is. We need a group of people in that area to come together and boo him.
Yes.
We need a boo crew. We need noise.
Rubs the lotion on its skin.
I feel like you just named all our chatters. I think we are the boo crew.
Boo.
We're the boo crew. We're going to fucking go out there and boo anybody that come in my fucking neighborhood. Next time fucking Donald Trump comes to fucking Michigan, I'm going to go there and be like, okay, now you gave me incentive. He was here a couple weeks ago and I didn't fucking do it. Ow, that was really ear-piercingly loud.
I am whistle handy. I have 2 whistles. Diane has a lovely whistle.
I have a train whistle. It's fucking loud as fuck, dude.
Actually, the whistle that you have is the same type of whistle that the police used in the UK.
I was told it was a train whistle as well. It's so loud that it's a train whistle. Anyway.
But yeah, this is a way to make good trouble. We have to be heard. And in order to do that, we have to make good trouble.
Yes.
There's no way around it. It's imperative.
And whistles actually repel Republicans. They don't like them.
It's at halftime.
After you kiss me, I always to wipe my mouth. Wipe my mouth.
That's Melania.
Diane, it's seriously something that could be easily organized in localized areas. And I implore people who give a fuck to do these things.
Yeah.
Now, me, when I'm in public and I see somebody who's MAGA because they're so obvious now,
yeah,
I just kind of look at them and I laugh cynically.
I think I'm going to just, every time I go in public, I'm going to have that little whistle in my pocket.
I have my whistle because it's on my keys, so it goes everywhere with me.
Yeah.
Just
See,
in case I have the opportunity.
Mine is hanging right here next to me, and I think I might have to just, be whipping that and be like, oh, you're gonna start yelling at me because, you're a Trumper and you're a fucking idiot.
I mean,
like, it's super loud.
Exactly, Robin. Exactly. They were making noise. They were loud. We need to be that loud. We need to be
10 times louder. I can only yell and scream into this fucking microphone, and Benny can only do the same. It's like, and with you guys out there helping us, we
all have to be proactive, because to be anything less is detrimental to our country and our freedoms.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. There's no way of being quiet anymore. There is no fucking way.
No.
You have to, if you know MAGA people, you have to let those MAGA people know your take on what's going on.
And I feel like this. No, I feel like this.
From your eyes.
Benny, just like men need to step up and start fighting for women.
Yeah.
All the white people in the audience need to start stepping up and fighting for people of colors, rights, and just as outspoken. So you hear your friend say an N-word joke or some of these fucking bullshit, you be like, you know what, man? Fuck you, I'm out. And you fucking take your fucking beer, your Bud Light, and you just go, psh, you're an asshole racist, and I'm out. And all you fuckers don't leave with me, you're out too.
Associate yourself with that cause, asshole.
Yeah. You want to be on the wrong side of fucking history? You want to fucking support Hitler? Because that's what we're fucking
yourself
facing.
With that cause, asshole.
And when this shit is over and we win again, like we did in the Confederate War and we did in the fucking World War II, and when we fucking win against you motherfuckers, you're going to be ostracized. And they're going to shave your fucking heads, and we're going to put you in fucking prison.
Nice guy.
No. How about the women? How about the women who slept with German soldiers? Like in France and other places. And they were making money off the Germans. Guess what? They were ostracized after the war, even though I feel like what happened to them was not right. Again, they shaved their heads and shamed them in public.
Yeah,
shamed them. These people you got somebody, motherfucker, keep a Sharpie in your car. Keep a big black giant Sharpie in your car. And when
that's why I got kicked out of a channel. Is getting kicked out of a channel more important than women's rights and our freedoms and your very rights?
Yeah.
Because Mike, you're handicapped, so you're not a viable specimen right there.
How about this? You go to the grocery store. You see a Confederate flag on the back of a fucking truck. I want you to take your big fucking Sharpie marker that I've requested that you keep in your car and just quietly go over there and go cross it out and walk away. You want to leave the parking lot, get back in your fucking car and leave the parking lot and go to a different grocery store. There's another one around the corner.
Anybody who's for Trump is against everything the United States stands for. It's that simple.
Kiss my ass.
When they have piss on Biden or fucking, Dark Brandon, but actually Dark Brandon has now become a fucking good Biden thing. So it's like It's hard to do that one. Because, like, don't leave that one alone because, you know, he's actually turned it around against them. So, I don't know. But if it's like, you know, you got that little character on the back of their car and it says piss on Biden, just be like, or just go across Biden. Just cross it out with a black Sharpie. It's just free speech.
I always peel the stickers off at the gas pumps of Biden. I've seen those.
Biden did this. Well, you don't want to do that because now gas prices are down.
Yeah, I haven't seen any in a long time either. That's why.
No, I hate bullies too, but you know what? It's like gloves off, man. You know, we need to fight a little fire with fire.
Bullies,
we can't be pussyfooting around this bullshit anymore. Democrats have been doing it for fucking too long, and they've gotten away with murder. Literal murder.
And there he was, and he was nothing.
Beautiful.
I have some robin's eggs that I'm trying to dispense to myself here. A little sugar kicker with my apple juice. You could tell it's Easter time. The robin's eggs are out.
It hasn't quite broken here yet. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a little new growth on things around here, but nothing real green. You know what I mean? Like little buds or whatever on a couple of plants. Fire it up.
Everybody needs a little poison. I mean, think about how much poison we consume. It's incredible.
I don't know. What is that? Robin's eggs. What are they? Candies, I take it. Yes.
These are so good, and you can only get them once a year. So I only eat them once a year. In spite of how bad they are for me. Nom, nom, nom. You know, we all get to pick our poison, right?
Sure.
Come out wherever you are.
What are they?
Sugar eggs.
Robin's eggs. They're malted balls.
Oh, yeah.
With a hard candy shell.
Yeah.
Not like Whoppers, because they have a soft candy shell. You can get those all year long.
Yeah. But it's like
they're not Robin's eggs.
Whoppers with an M&M shell on the outside. Listen to her.
Nick Rich, thank you for coming over, honey bunny. You know where we're going to see you, somewhere up in the tubes, right?
I'll be listening. Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's 3 hours. Jesus.
What we've been going...
Peeps, shut up. They don't make those, do they? Hey, Martha.
Tony just alerted me that we've been going for 3 hours. Have we really?
Shut up.
No.
It's been 3 hours.
Holy dog
shit. Shit.
That fucking flew by.
Violated.
I feel violated by time. I've been ripped off. It's like, how the fuck is that 3 hours? Shut up.
Oh, the humanity of it all.
That absolutely flew by. Like, really? Oh, my God.
Tragedy, hey, honey, how you doing? Everybody in chat land, thanks so much for hanging out with us, because this is important stuff. And if we don't all tell y'all, what we know, you might know something we don't know. We might know something you don't know. And we got to take what we know collectively and share it with those in our realm of existence.
I agree.
Our realm of existence.
And, you know, I'm just hoping that you guys see something, you know, every time you come here, you're like, oh, yeah, maybe I never thought of it that way before, you know, and that's why you come here, because, you know, we're speaking our mind, and this is not planned. We don't have notes. We're just blowing steam here and literally just trying to keep my sanity. I'm trying to keep my sanity about me. Just be like, okay, I can calm down. We're not alone. There's other women who feel the way I do. There's other people the way I do. There's other Democrats out there, and there's dudes out there who think this shit is wrong too. We're not alone.
And the thing is, there's so many more of us than there are of them. We just need to be a little louder. We have to put our best foot loud forward. Our best foot forward loud. Our best foot forward loudly.
And I would say push back. Push back when you see some horse shit and you're
noise,
like,
man.
What the fuck is that? No.
You see something, say something.
Not on my watch.
Say something.
Not on my watch. White people, use your privilege if you see some shit going down.
You betcha, buddy.
Use it. Use it to your advantage. Men, you see fucking misogyny going on. Use it. Use your masculinity to your advantage and be like, that fucking shit is wrong. I gotta call you out. And I bet your wives and your girlfriends wouldn't like to hear that shit come out of your mouth either. So that's the way you gotta play it. That's the way you gotta play it. You know,
and
maybe
that's the way it is.
No, I feel like if more people just, even in our daily lives, in those small little episodes where you have that moment, and it may be small, but you still can just be like, you know what, that's fucking not right. And we've all heard it, all of us, whether it's against women or gay people or LGBT, African American, whatever it is.
Everybody.
It is. Immigrants. Oh, yeah, they're bringing disease. Oh, really? Donald Trump did more to fucking spread a fucking disease, a fucking deadly virus around our country than anybody else did. 1.5 million people are fucking dead because of COVID. You want to talk about a body count? Let's talk about body count. Use these talking points and shove it in their face. You experience these people out in your
Benny,
life.
you're finally going to chat? I've been looking for you the whole time.
No, it's kind of our closing arguments, and she's having too much fun eating her chocolates right now. So, we're gonna close the show.
I'm done. I promise.
No, we're gonna close it up. We've been on for a while.
Yeah, I know, but I am done. Oh my God, I've eaten like 7 or 8 of them now, and
now you're on a sugar buzz.
I just want everybody to realize where their part in this is, and don't let being disheartened stop you from doing the right thing.
Your voice
matters. If you see something, say something, because it does matter. It matters 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Get people around you who normally wouldn't vote or don't care about voting, or their vote don't count, or whatever that nonsense excuses they have. Make those people aware.
Yeah, I'm riding
Seriously.
with Biden and Harris 2024 all the way. All the way. There is no other third party. There is no other choice. Nope. Don't even and be like, anybody who says that in your life, be like, that's a vote for Trump, right? If you don't want Trump back in office and you're going to fucking vote third party, guess what? You're literally voting for Trump. So please don't do that and just put 110% behind Biden. Otherwise, we're fucked.
Yeah, and you know what? I am so looking forward to, because Biden has accomplished so much in such a very short time. Number one. Number two, he came out of retirement to save our fucking asses. And the least we can do is get behind the man and help him finish on
what
top
he started.
Of our game, as it always has been with any two-term president that's been a Democrat. When they leave office, everything is a surplus.
Yep.
Okay? And then the fucking Republicans come along and fucking jerk it all out.
Yep, they fuck it up again, and Democrats have to come in and
then
repair all the damage again. How many times?
I am so sick of this roller coaster.
How many times do we have to see the same roller coaster?
Another 4 years, and watch what this old man can do.
Yeah, I'm sick of the broken record. The broken record of Republicans fucking everything up and Democrats coming in and having to fix it. And they're like, oh, and they get cock-blocked every inch of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Every inch of the way. Tony hit me up too.
So we win huge in November. We take fucking everything. We sweep the rug right out from under them. We show these motherfuckers how to run a country in the next 4 years, and then the next election after that. In the next 4 years, we have to work at having a decent replacement.
Think about this, Benny. Think about this. We sweep, and we get all three branches of our fucking government. Guess what?
Yeah.
We can expand the fucking Supreme Court.
That's what needs to happen.
We can pass. We can get through all the fucking appointments that Donald Trump never appointed anybody to, and fill all those gaps in government that he fucking, I don't know, just abandoned. I don't even know what the right word is. Abandoned.
There's so much to do. It's been handled really well by the Biden administration. He's doing everything that he can and then some. So I'm going to stick with the plan that's working for everybody instead of the mayhem that's wanted for one man.
Everybody keeps talking about how bad it's going to be if Trump gets back in. Has anybody ever really talked about how fucking good it would be if Biden and Harris won again, and how much shit we could get done if we keep the Senate and take control of the fucking House?
You got to take the House.
Now we can fucking, now we can fund everything. This is why we have to be on point, and we can't just vote for the presidency. We have to vote down ballot. All the fucking way down the ballot. This is why I like to vote by mail, because I can sit in front of my computer and with my ballot right there, and I can look up all the judges' names and all these other people's names that I don't fucking know.
That's why they hate the mail-in ballot. That's another reason why they hate it.
Research, baby. Research. I can take my time. I don't have a 1.5 mile line behind me who everybody wants, and you're just checking off boxes just because they say Democrat. Well, we've also found out that Joe Manchin and what's that fucking ridiculous bitch? The fuck you in the tutu. Cinema. Okay. The fuck you ring in her tutu, showing up in fucking Congress, going, fucking everything, saying she's a Democrat. How about the Democrat? Wait. The Republicans who run as Democrats but then change as soon as they get in back to Republicans. Those fuckers.
Yeah.
That's why you want to do a mail-in vote, guys, is so you can actually research the shit out of these motherfuckers before you ever vote for them.
You are disgusting.
That's why they're making it so hard.
Period.
That's why they're making it so hard to do mail-in voting.
One of the reasons. And then they can, they want to fuck with the mailing of said ballots as well.
Yeah. And then you got DeJoy still in there when Biden's trying to get his ass out, but Republicans keep cockblocking him.
They won't let him do it, just like that's all the Republicans do, is they obstruct everything that's good for the people.
All right, let's...
Cockblock.
They cockblock everything.
Yep.
Well, let's see how much shit they cockblock next week. You guys, thank you so much for joining us here at Benny and Diane Show. I like the Benny and Diane Show. It's cute. And I like that you had show.
Diane.
Is show on the link or no? Is it just on the title of the show? All right.
Hey, is it true that everybody on YouTube doesn't wear pants?
Thank you guys so much for showing up here and supporting Benny and I. We really, really appreciate it. Benny,
pants.
We'll see you next week, and we'll see all you guys next week. And in the interim, we'll see you in between.
Keep on keeping on, man.
That you may want a Happy Meal tonight, but you ain't getting
no Happy Meal. This is not. You ain't getting no Happy Meal. No Happy Meal up in here. There's a Biden.
There's a Biden.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and my mother with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to miles, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motoring into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Cars, gonna race you all the way to first, oh yeah. Stepping out out of bitchin' cars, and my motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot. Oh no, oh no. I don't care where she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do try
No. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and my motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super B. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to miles. Oh no, no. Got everyone to do. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my head. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
have I gone? And am I lost? Or am I found? And I'm alone on my birthday. I'm meeting soon from a camp. I hate the mailman. My heart's in the garbage can. And I'm alone on my birthday. And I don't feel well. And am I in hell or am
son of a bitch.
Thanks for staying and listening to the music. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Could it be?